Yeah. It's Prov. Yeah. Read my mind, baby, can you see the times? I want you to be my wife, baby, please don't waste my time. I got too much work to do, I just wanna be sure of you. We ain't got no perfect views, but what works for me would work for you. Tell me, would you work for me? Serve God like you serving me. Yes, I'll lead you with certainty, provide for you eternally. To protect you, I'll get out and cock that grip. Bullets take off like a rocket ship, need you passenger side of my cockpit. Rising above this nonsense, we ain't got no sense of time. Lose yourself inside of mine, introspective, well collected. Girl, I could be your prize possession.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? How are you guys doing on this Monday evening? What is up, everybody? Good to see all of you guys in the chat. Appreciate y'all coming in here and hanging out with your boy, man. There's a lot of comments already, so shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys, man. It's been a day. It's been a day. I just got to the house. I haven't done anything but work all day, and I have been told very little about this. I don't know anything about this chapter, as usual. But man, apparently this is a banger of a banger, upscale after upscale, and we are here for it. For everyone that doesn't already know, this is the Strawhat Podcast. Every Monday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, we are here talking One Piece, and today is no exception because we have chapter 1182 that we are going to be talking about. Man, I am actually super freaking excited. You guys don't understand. I'm so excited. 3D in the building says, "Yer ho ho." What's going on, 3D? How are you? Good to see you, man. As always, Zaza said this chapter gon' see me talking. Wow. It's like that. It's like that. Okay. All right. Man, this is going to be a crazy read. Okay. I'm looking forward to it. God Zaza in the building. Okay. All right, man. Zaza the God, Saint Summers, the epithets just do not stop. Appropriate thumbnail. Definitely a hype chapter. Okay, for sure. Sheila in the building. What's going on? She says, hello, everybody. Maval Doni in the building says, yo, what's going on? Nika says, yo, hey, what's up? What up, what up, what up? Good to see all of you guys, man. You guys already know. Appreciate y'all, of course, being here every week, man. It is it's great. Good to see all of y'all, of course. He says, what's good, everyone? You tell me, man. I'm cooling, man. I'm glad I'm home. I'm hungry. I haven't had dinner yet, but you know, I'm okay. You know, like we already see the samurai. They don't eat. They don't need sustenance, man. They just do their thing. He says, I'm about to drop prophecies here tonight. Okay, for sure. This chapter. Okay, all right, man. What is this the chapter? Because I have never seen a chapter where Za is going this crazy. So this must be. Is there an Usopp upscale? Is that what we're getting, Za? What is it? Because you're going crazy right now. Madam Shirley, Arlong's sister would be proud of you. Okay, all right. Theory night for sure. Botany boy, I see you in here. What Dean's life is in the building. What's going on, Dean's? Good to see you. Ready for the Za. Yo, what is this? What are we doing? Okay. Good Lord. If Zaza doesn't cook tonight, I'll be okay, man. The love for Zaza is going crazy. What's up, Ree's Grand Fleet? Yeah, man. Always good to have all of y'all here, man. Always. Hey, your boys in the building. What's going on, your boys? How are you? Good to see you. Why is my boy Usopp catching stray? No strays. I'm just asking because my boy Zod loves Usopp, but he won't admit it. So I just need Usopp to this must be a Usopp chapter. I don't know. Either kids are getting hurt or Usopp gets an upscale. Those are the two times that my boy Zod really lights up. So we're gonna see. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna start the Instagram stream because me being a slacker, I did not start it yet. Again, I apologize. I literally just got to the house, but it's okay because it's gonna take me like 30 seconds max. Actually, I lied. I already have it done. So it's not even going to be 30 seconds. Boom. And it is up. And okay. So guys, a couple of things before we actually get into the chapter, man. A couple of things before we get into the chapter. We dropped a lot of content this week. So you guys have been eating really good. Really, really good. They had another theory night on Wednesday with Monkey D. Quail. He pulled up. That was a huge freaking collab for you guys. That was pretty dope. I haven't seen it yet because I don't watch the spoiler streams until after chapter, but that was a cool time. We also had Sunday, the Mother's Day stream. Did you guys watch that episode? Before I move on, can you guys please tell me who you guys think is the best mother in One Piece before we actually get into this chapter? Also, happy Mother's Day to the mothers that are out there. It is obviously the day after, but again, happy belated Mother's Day to the mothers. But can you guys tell me who you guys think is the best mother in One Piece? Because I was told that it wasn't Bell-mère. I was told that it was the Don, and I don't mind that take. But my only issue again is that the Don or Bell-mère actually, you know, was one of the ones that died behind her cause. You know, she stood down, 10 toes down for kids that weren't even hers. And she said, you know what? If you want me, you can have me. So Bell-mère is up there. Bell-mère's up there. Let's see. Body Boy Sai says Sanji's mom, hands down. Sanji's mom is definitely up there. That she is definitely one of the best moms in One Piece. I agree. Shinobu on Instagram says hi. What's going on, Shinobu? Sanji's mom, Sora, is definitely up there, but is it over Bell-mère? I don't know. I don't know that that's over Bell-mère, man. Bell-mère's not even here anymore to tell her story. She took a shotgun to the face, to the forehead. She looked down the barrel of a shotgun and said, man, I'm not scared. I'm not scared at all. What did my boy Dr. Hiralook said? I've had a great life. I've had a great life, man. So I'm not gonna lie, she needs a little bit more respect. Sheila says best mother has to be Rouge. Rouge is definitely up there. Rouge and Sora are definitely both up there. I agree. 3D says the Don. Your boy says the Don. The Don is good. The Don is definitely up there. Toki was a real one. The only issue I have is the fact that she chose willingly to die and not to live because Odin had died. So she ended up making her kids both orphans because her husband had died. So she's like, yeah, F it. I'm gonna go out too. Instead of sending myself to the future with my daughter or just sending myself to the future in general, I'm just gonna, you know, you guys are just gonna be orphans for love or something. You know, that was my only issue, but she was a solid mom for sure. Kureha's up there. I agree. Jenny's definitely up there. I feel like Kureha is up there. Chopper's mom is. She is. My only issue with Kureha was the fact that she was a little bit too rough on Chopper after she had just lost Hiralook. It's like, just take the man in. Don't give him a hard time about, you know, killing him. You know, you're calling him an idiot. It's like, yo, Hiralook asked to get that freaking mushroom. He already went through a lot. You already know Hiralook kicked him out the house. Like, but you know, that's my only issue with her. But she's still a top tier mother. She did so much for Sanji. Yes, agreed. But oh God. Okay. All right. Now Ida's up there. He says, sir. Oh, Dadon. I see you. Rouge, yes. Rouge, Sora, Bell-mère, all sacrifice. Thank you. Yo, Slick's in the building. What's going on, Slick? Bell-mère is in the top 10 without question. That's a Bell-mère downscale because I'm not gonna lie, there might be 20 named mothers in One Piece. So Bell-mère being top 50% is a huge downscale. I'm not gonna lie, that's wild. That's wild, man. It worked out, Trump. That's true. It did work out. Jenny for sure. TBC. Oh God, he's an idiot. there's not that many moms. There is. So it's surprisingly there actually is a lot, but there's only like 20 max. So being top 10 is just your top 50%. That's a downscale for Bell-mère, man. I'm not accepting that. I'm not gonna lie. So guys, okay, Za. All right, man. And also, before I'm about to pull up the chapter now, if you guys haven't already, don't forget to check out the interview that my boy Me and Za did with Samira and Claudia, the stunt doubles in the One Piece live action season 2. It dropped today. Banger of an interview. Of course it was. It always is. So if you haven't already, go check that out because that was a great time. A great time indeed. I think I got all the stuff out at the top, guys. I think I got all the stuff. Oh, Blackbeard's mom. Yes. Eris. You're talking about Eris. Yeah, Eris is up there too. Mother Carmel. Hey, brother, what are we talking about? This has to be a joke. I better see some laughing emojis after that. There's no way that you believe Mother Carmel is a top tier mother. Deans, there's no way, man. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you, Deans. Put some crying laughing. I don't want the pass. Oh, Rom in the building. There's the cry. Okay, Rom gave you the laughing emoji because Deans, you're bugging, bro. You're bugging. What's going on, Rom? Good to see you, man. All right, ladies and gents, we are here. Let me get my freaking drink. Oh God, it's gonna be a chapter. Okay. Holy moly. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Chapter. Oh God, no freaking way. Chapter 1182, Zaza. There's actually no way. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's actually no way. My boy Za is now canon. No freaking way, bro. This is... Yo, is this a Strawhat Podcast upscale? This is a Strawhat Podcast upscale, bro. We officially have got a collective upscale. Zaza has a chapter named after him. What the freak? Yeah, no, I see it, nigga. I got it now. Bro, we are definitely drinking to this. We have a chat, bro. The amount of freaking content I'm about to make for this, the Strawhat Podcast gets an upscale. Guys, you guys are in the right community. You realize that, right? None of these other One Piece podcasts or One Piece, anything, they don't got a chapter serialized after one of their members. Man, all we need is a Fooly. I think we might get Fooly. Because, like how goofy Luffy is, I think we might get Fooly. I really do. I think one of the final chapters will be titled Fooly. Because we finally got a Zaza. If we get a Fooly chapter, I'm not going to lie to you. Fooly, Narona, and Zaza. Za upscale. Facts. We've been in the group chat with Oda. Nika told y'all. Yo, I'm not going to lie. If Fooly gets a chapter named after him, then Oda is definitely watching this podcast. Toast to Saint Summersoft. Facts. It's a podcast upscale. Facts, man. That's wow. He might got a god fruit. Maybe. And no, Strawberry has a vice admiral named after her. A big deal vice admiral, actually. So Strawberry is actually already canonized. She's vice admiral Strawberry. So she's actually been canon for a while. So this is just another. See, there you go. Sheila said it. There you go. Strawberry is already canon. There you go. So, man, I wonder Maybe we'll get one. So this is what we got, guys. Chapter 1182, Zaza. And we have Fujitora. Let me turn my monitor. Let me see it better. I upgraded. I'm working on upgrading the studio, by the way. So bear with me. You can't see any of my cool stuff that's normally behind me. So I'm doing a lot of stuff. I know it looks plain right now, but it will look good soon. Okay. So it says Isho savoring a bowl of udon painstakingly crafted by a fox and tanuki. Let me make sure I'm not missing. I'm pretty sure I'm not missing anything. I can dig it. Not gonna lie, I like udon too. So shout out to Fuji. Ryuma? I like you, Bodney boy. I like you. I like you. I like you. Hey, you know what? I'll take it. I will take that. That's cool. Fujitora is an Otis head. We should expect Fuji in the near future. That's true. That's really true. That's really true. I haven't seen him draw Fuji in a minute. So, yeah. We haven't actually seen Fuji since the Reverie, right? I'm not driven. It should have been the Reverie last time we saw him. So, that was a long time ago. A couple years. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, facts. Facts. Okay, so Isho, okay. I like udon. He likes udon. Let's keep it pushing. His presence is still there. Okay, first off, before I even continue, I still firmly believe that blast was absorbed. So I want to know if I'm going to take my W or not. And I guess we're about to find out. It's hard to keep him in sight when I'm so huge. Use your observation, bro. Come on, you got it, Loki. Need Hogger. No, it had to be absorbed. Wait, I'm not bugging, right? Like, look at this. I know they're going to show me in the chapter, but I'm just going through. That hole is still the same size as it was. So I'm still sticking to my absorbed. I really am. It's the same size it was when he was knocked into it. To think I would see thee again in this world. Ooh. In this world. Okay. Traitor. Oh. Okay. So, okay, he's still coughing. Snow. Ah, indeed. Lightning caused by an impact with ice. Thy affinity for one another was always great. Ragnar. So thou stayed as thou were in days past, waiting for a new master to come along. How familiar thy sight is. Ragnar. Squirrel fruit. Mythical type model. Ice squirrel Ratatasker. Okay. So the hammer ate the squirrel fruit. Okay. Sheila said he still has blood on his face, so the fire didn't evaporate it. So I am also with you. He absorbed it. Okay, good. Yeah, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Until I see otherwise, that's where I'm at. Ragnar and Loki is confirmed to be the best duo. Emu glazed them as a duo. That's true. Fair enough. So Ragnar is the hammer that ate the squirrel fruit. Okay. Thank you for answering that, Oda. Appreciate it. Let's see. And he's using his ice powers in his squirrel form. Okay. Oh, they're both doing attacks. Squirrel and Boro breath. Ragnar Quint arrow. Oh, that's freaking cool, man. That is so freaking cool. Rom said we really need info on how weapons eat devil fruits. I mean, honestly, I would imagine this is just, again, physics doesn't make sense here, but maybe if you just take the hammer and you just smash it, just keep smashing the fruit. I don't know. Combining it. Oh yeah, I got you. Yes, no, that's freaking cool, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Your boy says this proves Ratataskar is stronger than Aokiji. I guess it does. I guess that statement from Emu technically would. Because we know Aokiji's not stronger than Loki. And if they're basically an equivalent pair, then yeah, that's a big upscale for Loki and freaking Ratataskar. Ragnar Quint Arrow. Man, that's so freaking cool. Gazing Eclipse. Okay, so this like Hagoromo thing can just detach from Emu. And okay, that's actually terrifying. And it looks like Emu is actually taking this serious now. Eclipse. Okay, gazing eclipse. Oh. A bunch of freaking bombs. As zany as One Piece is, I'm willing to bet you boil the fruit in a pot with the object. I guess you could. I guess you could. Rom says, notice how Emu's blood is gone. He is healing throughout the battle. Oh shoot, I'm not even peeping. My bad. Let me pack. That is true. I'm not even peeping. I'm just mesmerized by these freaking named attacks, combined attacks. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. Man, okay. So yeah, we're just raining freaking bombs. And one of them hits Loki's wing. Did one of them hit Ragnar too? Hold on. No, but one of them does hit his wing. Ooh. And I'm assuming he falls. He has to crash into the ground. I'm sure this is what this is. Yikes. Scary. We get a Bonnie sighting. Bonnie gets words. I legit forgot. I thought Oda just forgot that Bonnie was on Elbaf. I legit thought that he just forgot that Bonnie was here. Man. Okay, so Bonnie, come back this way. Don't worry, I'm not going to try to fight that. Of course not. I'm your guardian now. I'd never let you do such a thing. But who is that? Wait, hold on, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Bonnie, no way you are about to take this from Lilith. You are a whole pirate captain, and you have more. I'm not gonna lie. Bonnie legit might scale to Lilith in strength. Actually past Lilith after doing this distorted future. So I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of weird unless Bonnie kind of took on the whole like Robin type timing right now with Saul, how she's like kind of taking a step back because she's kind of got Kuma and she's like feeling like a little girl again. But like, bro, you can't really go back. Zine says, that's my thought. She's been out here. Facts. Like, what do you mean you're my guardian, bro? Did you not just see what I just did? I just did a whole distorted future on a whole Gorosei on Egghead. What are we talking about? You can't protect me. I protect you. Guardian. Man, get out of here. Sheila said Lilith's taking Stella's role in protecting Bonnie. That's fair. That's fair. I don't know. I just feel like she doesn't need a guardian. You know, like maybe you could say that prior to Egghead, but what we just watched her do, I don't know. He said, but I guess she's still 12. Yeah, fair. Bonnie staying with Vegapunk confirmed not the next Straw Hat. I don't know. I'm still with Nika that Bonnie should be a Straw Hat, but I don't know. That just panel just feels weird to me. She can go get right. She's a female Nika. Stop. Yeah, true. Lilith was sleeping for all that she woke up after they escaped Egghead. Fair. That is fair. The panel just feels weird to me. I guess I would want to see Bonnie giving her usual like pushback, because it seems like she wouldn't have like normal Vegapunk. She would have pushed back, or at least been a little bit snarky, so like if she's just gonna accept like, yo, pipe down, I'm watching you, don't go do that, young lady. It's like Bonnie, I feel like she should insert some type of brashness there rather than accepting it, but if she's receded back to like, her actual age because she has Kuma again, then fine. I'll accept it. Although you said, like, is this not pirates? I don't know. Maybe Bonnie is receded back. I could accept that. If that's what the Bonnie that we get now, then yeah, she's probably not joining the Straw Hats. If that's where we're going. Bubblegun over Bonnie. Fooly, you're my guy. You are funny, bro. You're my guy, though. Hey, but to Vegapunk's defense, we've never seen him fight. All we've seen is him being split into 7 personalities. What if the real Vegapunk is insanely strong with Conqueror's hockey and everything? I'm not going to lie. Oda's going to have to show me that, bro. Oda is going to have to show me that. Because Stella, if we're talking about Stella, granted, I guess he got split, so he didn't have all those abilities to himself. But man, he's gonna have to show me that, because I watched one of the Vegapunks get one tapped by freaking Lucci. Granted, they should have been one tapped, but hey, I'm just saying, I don't know about that, Rob. Oda's gonna have to show me that. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Of course not. I'm your guardian now. I'd never let you. That's such a. I'm gonna get over it. I'd never let you do such a thing. Wow, man. Okay. He's clearly the superior of the Holy Knights of God, but he's not one of the 5 elders. In a massive organization lasting 800 years, it's only natural that power struggles will breed deeper and deeper darkness, which would mean, okay, so she's channeling. I like this. That's a great panel. Shout out to Oda. Thank you. Granted, I still feel weird, but I get what you're saying now, Sheila, because Oda is showing us like, yo, this is still Stella talking. I know you just told me that, but I like to see this. So, okay, I like that. I like that panel. It's a great freaking panel, man. Okay, it's only natural that power struggles will breed deeper and deeper darkness, which would mean, and of course, in true freaking Vegapunk fashion, we can never get the ending of a goddamn sentence. Like, god dang it, bro. This man never finishes his freaking sentences or his thoughts. Just finish a sentence, bro. What does it mean? Why do you always do this? Hey, Sanji, you're too hurt to. There's no other choice for me, Bonnie. How's that, Sanji? I didn't even need to take you out myself. Though it's incredible you're even alive right now. Oh, guys, this is going to be a Sanji like Conqueror's moment again. Sheila said always with the unfinished sentences. Facts. It is a good visual. Facts. Just imagining black and red lightning coming. Yo, no, I wouldn't want to see that. I would not want to see that. He's a perfectionist, even in his speaking. I need him to perfect the art of finishing sentences, completed sentences. He needs to perfect the art of that because, bro, you're really sending me right now. I'm not liking this. Though it's incredible you're even alive right now. Facts. Where are you going? Back to my mission. Can't you see my rippling strength? So long, sucker. Ooh, with the speed. Man. He still hasn't given up on kidnapping those children. Sanji, I can't let all of our battles be for nothing. This is the land that Usopp and Luffy have been dreaming about. I'm going to keep Elbaf safe. Thus, it's the land of the giant, beautiful woman. Okay. Hey man, look, I'm here for it, Sanji. If that's what we need, the giant beautiful woman, you got it, man. Whatever you got to do, get out there and go get him. Okay, my bad. Had to take a drink. Not bad. Hey, how Oda facts, bro. Like, what? We gotta stop this, man. Don't even give me the sentence if you can't finish it. Sanji was never knocked out. Crazy feat. He was talking almost immediately after that attack. It's true. But to be fair, fair, so was Brook. To be fair. Because after Brook had clashed with Gunmu, he was still awake enough to tell Usopp, like, yo, you might not want to do that, buddy. So, you know, I don't really know. But I guess everyone's just got defense feats right now. He says, let's go. Facts. Killingham kicked off of Sanji's body. Yeah. He did get it. Yeah. He about to have Conqueror speed burst. Let's see. Zoro wasn't knocked out either. I don't remember. I actually don't remember. But I'll just take your word for it because I legit do not remember. Okay. The Owl Library. Do we get a Biblo sighting? Is this the time that the GOAT Biblo pulls up? So around the back, there's a hidden tunnel ending. Hey, a Biblo sighting, man. Take a shot for Biblo, man. We got a Biblo sighting. Wow. Ending in a secret room, and you managed to protect all the books from the fire? Well done, Biblo. Thank you. I thought they were all lost. I had to do it. He drew her in that panel. I had to. Yeah, I'm mighty glad too. And if I gotta admit it, I'm even more perplexed about you than before, Biblo. Uh-oh. Hey man, look, the more he draws her in these pretty panels, I'm gonna start reading. That's how I read Robin. I'm not gonna hold you. Every pretty panel with the bangs now when she's extremely happy, that's how she sounds in my head right now, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't know, man. She's just pretty now, and it's not the same. That's just not the same. He said no, Ree. Hey man, don't get mad at me. Get mad at Oda. It's not my fault. Mosshead about to fold these dudes. Okay. I think Biblo is burn scar, and this is how he transitioned from Elbaf. Huh. That's Bodney. I mean, I don't know. I don't know enough. I don't know. But that's mad interesting. That is mad interesting. So, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Just time out. Now this is gonna be a stupid question, but I have a theory that just popped in my head. But if this is stupid, then just tell me it's stupid. Are owls? No, I know. Actually, no. Let me just ask it. Do owls come out of eggs? Because I want to look it up, but I just need. Does anyone know? Do owls come out of eggs? And you guys might know where I'm going with this, but Sheila says no, and Fooly says yes. Botany Boy side says yes. Yes, Strawberry says yes. Okay, guys, hold on. Could it be possible? Could it actually be possible that Biblo came from the egg that was on Roger's ship? Is that a possibility at all? Because I know a lot of people have wondered if, see, Nika, there you go. Nika, there you go. You already know where I'm going. That's what I'm sitting there. Like, a lot of people have speculated, was the egg, did Oda forget about the egg? What's going on with the egg? It was a big egg. So, I mean, could it actually be that Biblo came from, that egg? Is there more to Biblo? I think Botany Boy Sai might be on something. You just might be. You just might be. I'm not gonna lie. That's so interesting, bro. I don't know. Ooh, that is so interesting. I mean, it's a giant owl, right? But that would mean that there's no other form, which is fine. But the eyes that Biblo has is mad interesting to me too. I don't know. That's really interesting. That's interesting. Okay, hold on, let me see. They do come from X. Yeah. They're birds, fam. Hey, look, I already told y'all. I told you, what is it, 2 streams ago? I failed biology. Not gonna lie to you. I did not pay attention in biology. I only know the human biology, and I'm a paramedic, so I had to spend a lot of time doing medicine and working on that. But I don't know. Don't know, man. I don't know. Let's see. Sheila says Biblo is stated to be the oldest thing in Elbaf, so it can't hatch on Roger's ship. Okay. Hey, if that was stated, I don't remember. So you might be right. You might be right. No, because Biblo is old and the egg is 38 years old. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Well, there goes the theory. Hey, that's why it's theory. But interesting thought nonetheless. Saul first introduced Biblo in 35. He's been guarding the strip. There you go. Unless Saul is like Gabon. Because Gabon, I don't believe anything that Gabon says. So maybe Saul, do I have to equivocate Saul to Gabon? I don't know. I actually don't know. We'll see. Nature is random. Yes, reptiles and birds are related and come from eggs, but there are always exceptions. Okay, fair enough. Gabon never told a lie. Hey, man, I'm sticking to it. I am sticking to it, man. I'm sticking to it until I can see that he really packs a holy night up. He was lying. That's it. He was lying. Okay, so he's more perplexed about Biblo. Okay. And of course, we don't find out why. That's fine. JC in the building. What's going on, JC? What's going on? Sea Cloud Port by Western Village. And here we go. Okay. So they are falling on the Giant's ship. Is that the face that the ship is making? The scared face? If so, I love it. I can't tell if that was intentional, though. Hey, hello. This is Summer speaking. Did I say Summers? I meant Super Summers. Okay. I found a giant ship to use. Bring the brats over here in 5 minutes. Okay. Is that Summers with wings? Wait, word? Am I tripping? I see the little up here. Yeah, I guess so. Did he have wings last chapter? I don't remember if he had wings. I remember he like flew. But I know Emu had wings, but I didn't see them on Summer's last chapter. So I guess them flying, I guess they were flying, because that was when I was wondering, like, was that just a really fast jump? But okay, so they are actually flying. Cool. Super Summers. Let's see. Omen got him feeling like the man. Facts. 2 upscales in 1 chapter is crazy. Hashtag Summers Za. Yeah. Za's got it this chapter. No wings, but the Omen ring might be able to transform. Okay. Fair. They still need a ship to sail away. Weak. Yeah, the ship is for the children. I found it. Yeah, I would imagine they would just like take a portal and probably move now. Granted, one of them would have to stay with the children, so maybe they don't portal away. I found a giant ship to use. Bring over the brats here in 5 minutes. Okay. Pub Western Village. Look at the forest. It's like a war scene. The cut through your fingers was incredibly sharp and clean, so they should reattach, but it'll take months for a full recovery. Here we go with that months thing again, man. Here we go. And she put the fingers on cleanly. That's actually a massive feat. Man. Thank you, Chopper. I feel so inadequate. I'm supposed to be the one who heals everyone else. There was nothing you could do about that. Thanks, Dr. Chopper, for helping my mom and everyone else. It's only emergency care. Once we're through this disaster, I can give them proper treatment. Oh, ultra rare Gerd. My precious has chopped fingers. Am I dreaming? Is this official? I would give you all my fingers if I could. Don't. Harsh. I am unworthy of the gift of your sharp tongue. Oh, man. Wow. Wow. Gods are not going to do such lowly things. Yeah, seems like it. A month in One Piece is approximately 4.7 chapters. I guess so. If that's how Elbaf is working. Because I don't know. We'll see. Because if I'm not mistaken, this has all been one day. So I don't know. But when I saw how you risked your life for your brother Jorn, it did make me think a bit better of you. Okay. Roto squirts blood when he gets excited. Oh, God. I have an excess of ultra rare Gerd. There goes our respect. This is... Oh, God. Sanji equals flirting. Road equals sexual harassment. And you know what, Sheila? Thank you for saying that, because that's what I was saying before. I was saying the only reason that Sanji is not seen worse by people in the fandom is because he's actually attractive. If he was unattractive, then he would literally be seen like Road. I was saying that on a break week, like 2 break weeks ago, I believe. So it's literally pretty privilege. If you are unattractive, the fandom will see it. We're locked. You literally know exactly what I'm saying. This is what I talked about a couple of break weeks ago. Facts. One day. Yeah, it's been one day. Facts. Took 2.5 years to get through a day in Dressrosa. True. 100% on the Sanji take. See? Thank you. That's what I'm saying. What's going on, Flynn? I see you in the building. Good to see you, my friend. Team Zoro, Portside, Western Village. I appreciate it, Goldberg. Our legs can't carry us as fast. Oh, he's already standing up. Of course they had to show him standing up. He couldn't still be laying down. He's on. Oh, yeah, they're already on the way. He's on Goldberg already. Never mind. It's fine. I'm the only one on the new giant pirates who didn't get horribly wounded. Plus, Elbaf's in peril. I appreciate you helping us out. No worries. Our captain's a friend's country is my country kind of guy. I can see why Hajrudin thinks so highly of him. That black flame, though, it was transforming into steel bullets and bombs. And he clearly helped the Knights of God who were already here power up further. Oh, I guess it's a he. Is Zoro confirming now that it's a he? Okay. Wow. So they're both lame. Who's both lame? Oh, you're talking about Sanji and Roto? Maybe. Make sure you like the video. Yeah, like the stream. I haven't said that yet. Thank you, your boys. Like the stream, please. If you haven't already, take a second to hit the like button. Man, I just jumped straight into the stream. I didn't even do that. Yeah, while you guys do that, I'm gonna take a drink real quick. Don't forget to hit the like button. I would appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. Zoro confirmed regular giants are faster than him. Did he? Did I just miss that? Our legs can't carry it fast. Explain. You might be right, but explain. I don't know. You might be on to something, but explain. Zoro doesn't have a choice. That boy ain't making it anywhere else. Oh, are you talking about because he's on Goldberg? Zoro looks fine. He does look fine. That body is a he, but I don't know if Emu is a he. Okay. Looks untouched. Facts. Zoro, Hell's Vacation tourist. Oh my god. The Zoro slander. I like, comment, and share. So that's why you're a real one, man. That's why you're a real one, bro. Appreciate you, man. King Brook keeps it P even without a pulse. Yeah, he needs the P right now for pulse. He doesn't need to keep it any other P. Gotta be the broken bones upscale. Oh my god. Goldberg has to carry him because human legs can't carry him as fast. Got it. I'm this Zoro slander. I'm here for it. If we don't put an end to them soon, things will get out of hand. Okay. Port Western Village. Summers, I messed up. I summoned the wrong thing. Killingham, you didn't. Yes. What I'm afraid of. I got overzealous. You idiot. Now you're gonna be freaking us out. But you can still control it, right? Yes, it's still a sleep tid, so I think so. Well, what's done is done. Just hurry, we don't have time. What about Gunko? I saw her on the way here, but she's got to be dead, man. What? So be it. Great Emu's body is not meant to withstand the outside. But even pushing past that, The strength we need and the strength we ought to destroy are both right here. Do not disappoint the Great One. We must live up to his... Oh, is that another confirmation? We must live up to his expectations, Killingham, of course. Okay. Zoro is back on Egghead on foot. Read what I'm saying from last week. That might be Vivi's dad. We'll see. Again, I don't know. We will definitely see. I remember I told you I wasn't never fully against it, but we will see. We will see. Zoro confirmed that Emu's omen attack turns into physical matter like metal, meaning Summer's steel heart probably comes from the covenant ritual performed by Emu. That's true. He was holding bullets. That's mad interesting. That is mad interesting. Okay. He said W zoom. Oh, was I zoomed on something weird? Oh. Which means all the Holy Knights probably still probably. Sleep Ted, keep going. Got you. Okay, let's keep it pushing. Oh shoot, let me zoom out. Western Village. Rain. It's a downpour out of nowhere. What does this mean? It's flooding indoors. Don't let the wounded get soaked. Go capture those brats. Colin, Ilva, help us. There's something inside. Okay. We were born in a place so high, it's above all the rain clouds. Water coming down from the sky. It's a mysterious terror. And, oh, wait. Let me just keep reading. Okay. Let me just keep reading. Let me just keep going. After the people of the D and Nika, it was the most common boogeyman they warned us about. That in the lower world, there's a monster called the Rain God that dumps... Good God. My plan today was to stay away from talking about Nami and Nami upscales. This was my plan. And I see your boys, you're saying dragon upscale. I see. Hold on a second here. Okay. Yo, I'm just saying, we just watched her dump a ton of rain on Elbaf. So I wouldn't go. I see you, Ram. But before we go straight into dragon, which it's cool if it's dragon, I don't mind it. But before we go there, I'm not gonna lie. Nami for Rain God. And by the way, tonight I'm going to make a case for you guys. I have panels. He said, keep going. For sure. Oh my God, no way. And by the way, is that Nami's rain that they're actually getting washed away with? Keep going. Okay. Dump tons of water. Okay. What the frick is that? Appearing to the rhythm of the prayers for rain. What the frick is that? What? Wait, hold on. What is that? It's Zaza. Yo, I can't, bro. I can't. I can't, bro. Zaza. I can't, bro. This is great. Trip in the building. He says, read, my brother. Please just lock in and read. I got you, bro. I got you. Okay. What the freak is this? Wow. God of Rain, Zaza. Oh my. Oh my. Well, there's the God of Rain. Oh my. Wow. What the yo, that's actually terrifying. Okay. Now take him away. Get ready, Summers. We can sail at any time. Uh-oh. Something's going on at the village. Should I turn around? Oh, nah. Huh? Hey, get the job done right. Same to you. Ooh. So Luffy and Loki aren't even going to be able to do anything with this. Oh, no, I peeped the musical notes. I peeped the musical notes for sure. Man. Stomp, tromp, shang, shang, stomp, tromp, shang. Oh, it's probably like the shing. I'm assuming that's what that noise is supposed to be. Oh, that's crazy. Oh my God. Flooded the whole village. Facts. Facts, Sheila. Yeah, if I saw that rainy woman, I would just accept my fate. Keep going, then come back. Oh, I think I'm done. That's it, right? Yeah, to be continued. It's over. It's over. Get the job done right. Same to you. Man. That's crazy. Zoro isn't turning back. He's going straight for Summers. Sanji is going to the village instead, so he will be fighting Killingham and Zaza. Ooh. Can Sanji do it alone, though? I don't know. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Zaza ooh, okay. All right. Well, gang, y'all are good to come up here, man. Because, wow. Oh, you're good. Your boys. Keep going. Hey, man, I can't keep going. I finished the chapter. Here, I'll go to the next page. There you go. There you go, man. That's it. She kind of looks like Nami. Ooh. See? Nami and Jimbei will fight Zaza. I can bet money on it. Ooh. You got the belt, the hat, the shades. Yo.
You know.
Yo.
Wait.
Yo. Zaza upscale, man. What the freak? Yo.
You know.
Yo.
Listen, I don't even know what to say. When I first read this chapter, you know, I had to. Yeah, there you go. You had to have a drink because I had to have a drink when I first heard this. That your boy, the man who hates Oda's favorite character, got a chapter named after him. What we doing right now, yo? Oda recognizes greatness. Like, listen, let me tell you this right now. Oda recognizes greatness. Oda saw this and was like, yo, that motherfucker ain't got a favorite character. But you know what he do got? He got spunk. Let me name a chapter after him. What we talking about?
So now do you have a favorite character?
No, I don't. That's the thing. Oda don't want me to have a favorite character. Oda picked me because he's like, yo, that motherfucker ain't never touched a top 100. He never topped the top 10. He never voted on nobody.
Yo.
I'm speaking prophecies right now, bro.
Yo, this is crazy. Zaza.
I'm in the verse. Zaza
is canonized, bro. I legit can't believe this right now. I legit cannot believe this. Yo, shout out to the Strawhat Podcast, man. This is a Strawhat. So we have Strawberry and Zaza are now canonized. They're both canon figures in this freaking series. Like, and then I got Ryuma. I'm taking the Ryuma thing, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Botany Boy Sai, I think that was who said it. I got it, bro. I'm taking the Ryuma. Now I just need. We got Nika as well. Hold on, wait a minute. Time out. We got Nika. Nika's canonized as Sun God Nika already. Strawberry, Zaza, Ryuma, and then we need Bands wants to be Bands the Clover, but I don't know. I'm gonna hold off on that. That's kind of a stretch. But we just need Fooly to get a chapter, and we need Bands to have a chapter.
Hold up before we go through all that, because this chapter is named after me, so like I feel like I have unlimited range right now. Like, I don't even know
you
what
got full screen. Hold on a second, bro. There you go, man. Talk your stuff, bro. Talk your stuff.
Because I was watching y'all little Mother's Day thing, and I was like, you know what? Let me be a good person and watch this shit. Can I ask a question? Y'all said Nico Robin's mother is she a deadbeat or is she not?
Wait. Okay. Now, okay. Is Olvia, is Nico Olvia a deadbeat? I put her in the same category as Yasop. That's where I put her.
Okay.
So whatever you do with that, you gotta ask Strawberry. That's who you need to ask. Miss
Lovely Strawberry, as you know, God Zaza has to ask you a question. Because I gotta look down on my peasants right now. I'm out here talking right now. Listen.
Oh,
get your game up, all right? You're just a character. I'm a chapter. All right, I got a chapter name. All right, yo, this belt ain't here for no reason. I'm speaking facts. Do you consider Robin's mother a deadbeat? I'm asking you, Strawberry.
I know you're asking me. I paused for dramatic effect. What you mean?
Do you consider Robin's mother a deadbeat?
If we are putting her on the same lines as Yasop, then yes.
Okay, I agree. But then guess what? The good book of Oda told me if you have to call one a deadbeat, you gotta call Dragon a deadbeat because he's the same way as Nico Robin's mother, and there ain't there's no skipping around it. I said it, I called it, I walked around it. Yo, mama, I walked on water today because I called this shit out. Dragon just as much as a deadbeat as Nico Robin's mom, and you can't do it because if you do it, you moving the goalposts. I'm out here to tell you that motherfucker ain't never seen his son a day in his life. Nico Robin's mother did, and Nico Robin left him with a village. He left her with a village. What did Dragon do? No. But y'all like him because he's your number one. I'm trying to tell you, just because he ain't number one, don't mean he don't get this. He gonna run away from this smoke. This smoke is here for him today. Dragon's just as much as a deadbeat as Nico Robin's mother is, and if you want to do it, you got to move the goalpost and call Nico Robin's mother not a deadbeat. We here. He can't run away from this hate. He gonna get this work.
Can I make just a quick counter argument to that, if that's okay? I would say that. Wow, I didn't. First off, W to you. I didn't know where you were going with that, but all right, we are here now. Okay. Dragon left Luffy with Garp, who was probably a better spot to be left with than Clover, who Olvia knew that person was doing something that was potentially going to get them all killed at some point. So I actually am okay with what Dragon did over what Olvia did. So if they're going to be deadbeats, I scale the deadbeats. If you want to go there, we could put him in the same category, I guess, but I'm going to scale Olvia way higher than I scale Dragon. And on top of that, like we know, Dragon has contact with Garp. We've preached this. Nika's been on this. I've been on the same train as well. They have had contact with each other. Canon. So there's no reason for me to believe that he would still not be involved in Luffy's life, at least from a distance. Olvia was absolutely not. And she didn't even want to speak to her daughter when she saw her. She almost walked away and basically turned around and was like, all right, F it. You already know. We already know that you're a scholar, so it's all over at this point.
Okay, fair. Let me cook back. So
go for it, man.
She walked away. Dragon's never even seen Luffy. Luffy doesn't even know Dragon existed.
I disagree.
So if you want to do the whole this and that and the third, the man's just as much as a deadbeat as Olivia. Even in fact, he's even worse because Luffy didn't even know that motherfucker existed. He was 17 years old. So if you, I'm just calling a spade. And guess what that proves? Vance, your boy Shanks, he's just as much of a deadbeat as Olivia.
I think you're calling a spade a diamond right now. Because again, it's not the same thing. It's literally not the same thing, bro. You're not calling a spade. You're calling it a whole different soup, bro. Let's stick with the same.
How did Shanks get in it, even in this conversation?
Shanks is gonna come up, bro.
I'm just saying.
It's always constrained.
How is he a deadbeat?
Just saying.
Your boy says $5 super chat. Wrong. Dragon isn't a deadbeat because he's still alive. There you go, man. There you go. And on that note, I think he's basically dropped the mic. You can't even argue against that, man. Thank you.
Facts. Thank you.
Stop it. God
Olvia's dead, man.
Here to wash away all y'all biases and leave y'all clear with the truth. The man Dragon is a deadbeat, and that man ain't dropped a dime worth for fucking. Oh!
Okay, so wait, let me just ask this, then we'll move on. This is my last question. If we do find out, right, that I believe I already know, but let's just say we do find out later down the line that Dragon and Garp have had extensive conversations over the course of Luffy's life, and Dragon has been keeping up with Luffy and making sure that he's good and he's set. Will that change anything for you? You could say no. I know the answer is no. But why is it no? I'm not even gonna ask it. Why is the answer no to that? Because I already know it's no.
No. I'm not the one calling Dragon a deadbeat. I'm saying I'm going off of y'all standards. Y'all called Olivia, y'all called Nika Robin's mother deadbeat. We gotta call that motherfucker deadbeat too. I'm just going off of what y'all going off of.
Shout out to you because you did watch the video.
I know.
Shout out to you. That's actually funny.
This is what we doing? Yo, you
That's
gonna
funny.
call Nika Rob, and guess what?
That's
Dragon
funny,
thought his work was more important than his kid. So
that's how I know you watched it. That's how I know
you gotta call Dragon a deadbeat too. I'm all here for it. I watched the whole podcast.
To be fair, I'm glad you. To be fair though, it wasn't me. That was you already know how I feel about Yasop. To be fair, I was keeping the consistency. I actually don't fully mind Olvia because she was doing something that was important. Now she wasn't raising her kid. Hold on. We can't hear you. Hold on. There's no audio from you. But to be fair, she wasn't actually raising her kid, but she's different. That's all I'm gonna say. No goalpost shifting. But that conversation is for Strawberry and the other two ladies.
No. I listen. I'm not even calling Strawberry out. I ain't calling none of y'all out. I'm saying the arguments y'all use for Nika Robin's mother, you gotta use for Dragon as well. Because, and I've always said, this is why Luffy and Robin are so close, because they got the same type of upbringing. And that's why they connect so well. Because they have deadbeat parents.
Wrong.
Okay, so this is where I will chime in, because I did say if we're going based off of if we're comparing her to Yasa, Dragon is completely different. First of all, at the beginning of the show in Logtown, we clearly see that Dragon saves his child's life. There is no denying that. He did that. So you can't say that he is fully a deadbeat, doesn't know nothing about his son. Luffy don't know nothing about his dad. You can't say that. He knows Monkey D. Dragon is his father. And that was stated when Garp popped up, I think. Or a little bit after.
Water 7.
Yeah. Water 7.
Water 7.
Yeah. He knew who his daddy was. He knows who
we got
his
a question
grandpapa
too.
is.
Why did he know Luffy was there and at that exact moment needed help? I've never actually asked that question.
He was watching him the whole arc. That's
really the only answer.
That's me.
Yeah, I gotta start to realize that the reason why he sent Kuma to go start watching over Luffy is because he's a little bit more busy now. Prior to that, he's been watching that motherfucker the whole time. I promise you.
Facts.
The whole
time.
It's literally.
You don't ever miss a chance to say that. I swear.
I'm just saying. I'm telling y'all right now, bro. Dragon is literally bro. Even Ivanka says it she said it. She said, "Why every single time you go out, you face a certain direction, almost like it's like a human instinct." Like he knows he knows the wind. He knows wherever Luffy's at, bro. He's always watching him.
That doesn't excuse him from not being the deadbeat. It just because you're watching and just because you're doing that you're still a parent. And Olivia actually made contact with her, even knowing what it was going to cost Robin, and gave her the will to live. She said, "Robin, I need you to live." Dragon ain't doing nothing motherfucking thing for Luffy. Luffy already had that though.
If he doesn't do anything, he dies at Sabaody to Kizaru.
He's coming at you. It was him asking the whole thing with coming at you because you did it. He sees no defense for it in the video. So he's kind of like, all right, let me.
That's fair.
Let me test and see if this is really how we thinking, because that's what he came on here with a plan.
I'm just saying.
Here's my thing, right? Here's my thing.
I'm cool. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's cool.
No, I get it. I get what's going on. I get it.
Any of my takes, I will gladly stand 10 toes down and defend any of them. And again, I do think that she is I do think she is a deadbeat, but I think that Dragon and her are different. That's it. And if I have to categorize Dragon as a deadbeat to make that point true, that's fine. But I'm deadbeat scaling. If you want to do that, I'll see that point. But again, they're so far different that the point still does not connect. That's all I gotta say. Okay. Your boy says I'm calling Zaza out. Dragon slander ends today.
I'm not slandering Dragon at all. I'm just going off of what I heard on the podcast. I listened. I sat there and I was like, "Oh,
that's funny." I was not expecting that at all.
Cool. Because I don't see when Dragon gets called out, we always go, "Yo, he's a great father. He's doing this," but we don't give that same energy to Nico Robin's mother. That was my take. My take was like, if we don't do that for Dragon, we gotta do the same thing for Nico Robin's mom. So if you wanna disrespect Nico Robin's mom, you gotta disrespect Dragon too. Because guess what? They both said their job was more important than their kid. And guess what? One actually met their kid. One actually left her with the means to get where she needed to be with the archaeologist. Dragon didn't do that shit. So,
I'm
the God of Rain is here.
You are
all of your eyes. That's what I'm here for today.
W Sheila.
Oh my goodness.
Sheila. Oh, bet. Okay, hold on. I'm about to be that in just a second. That's wow. Okay. Now hold on one sec, Sheila. Rom says the only Monkey D in his prime is my G Dragon top uno.
No. Read Sheila's super chat. You gotta read.
You don't like that? You don't like that one?
No, I don't care about that.
Rom, I love your super chat, bro.
I love your super chat, but Nami is top
super
1,
chat.
Dragons 2, and so on after that. but I'm okay with it.
Dragon
Sheila with the 100 Canadian says, Zaza, this is your day. W on you for keeping them consistent on their takes. We need bands and Fooly to be canon in One Piece next.
Oh yeah, facts. Let's go.
Hey, what did Nika say? 1,000 bands?
Yeah, 1,000 bands. Let's get it. Yeah,
Let's get it, Oda. If you listening, if you got the agency here, man, put the 1,000 bands in there, man.
1,000 bands, man. That's crazy.
Yeah,
huge.
Yeah,
W.
my bad.
Yeah, take a break.
My bad. I was just gonna say he left. I was just gonna say, you know what? You can do all the dragon slander. No. You can do all of that slander on Father's Day. Leave Mother's Day alone. Do that on Father's Day, okay?
I'm actually uplifting the mother that y'all trying to downplay right now. And that's how
First of all, I didn't downplay her. That was our guest. I hope you realize that. Did you actually look at the video?
I'm uplifting Olivia right now. I'm uplifting her to be the woman that she is. Saying that
I never said out of my mouth that she was a deadbeat. I've never said that.
I did. I know I did. That's why I was standing 10 toes behind it. I definitely did.
Wasn't me.
And again,
I answered your question. That's all I did. I answered a question. Don't say y'all, because I never said that my spiritual mother was a deadbeat. Okay.
Wait, she's actually, you got it. Never mind. Nope.
Yep.
Not going there. I'm not touching it. I'm gonna let you have that. I'm not even touching that. W Sheila, thank you for the 100 Canadian W to Rom and your boys.
Goated.
Appreciate all of you guys. Seriously. Oh man. Okay. Let's
chapter.
Let's get into the chapter, man.
We can move on from the deadbeats, even though they're not deadbeats. Let's move on.
Okay.
Okay. If you gonna say they're not deadbeats, stick with that type of energy. That's all God Reigns Zaza has to say.
Golly. All right. Bands, thoughts on the chapter, rating, all that good stuff. What you got?
Real quick. I like that. What you guys are putting in the comments. I might have to put that as a username. They put ban sake. I kind of like that a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's fire. That's fire.
That's fire. That's actually fire. But as far as the chapter, I give it. It was a nice little. How can I say? It's like a good appetizer at Chili's or Applebee's. You know what I mean? It wasn't too big of a chapter, not too crazy in depth, but I liked it a lot. Good setup chapter, I guess. I give it a 9 out of 10. Overall, I think this opens up the realm of possibilities as far as who can we plug in for who for gods. This kind of opens up more of the conversation of who is who, but not only who's in who, but who in the first and the second and the third world, who was those prior, I guess you could say, players. I would just say that just to, fix it. And then at this point, with the language in the Harley text, there is something that I do want to discuss later, but it kind of seems like as the past gods was there, continue going forward to us now, something has definitely shifted the alignment of who's who and how they go about it. Specifically, if Loki is the next, kin to the god of war, and we see that the god of war fought against Joy Boy, kind of shifts the whole playing field going forward. So it's just very interesting. And now we got this whole element of Zaza. So it's going to be very interesting to see how she comes into play. I think it also helps to elaborate more of Emu's, I guess you could say, awareness when it comes to outside of leaving, Marie-Joie. And then also, I believe Zaza, I've been looking at the illustration of Oda's depiction of the Holy Land, and it definitely leads me to believe there's a reason why the Holy Land is constructed the way it is, most likely for Zaza. But interesting enough.
Why do you say that?
I was just specifically looking at, well, I don't have it right in front of me, but there is I guess you could say, what was the proper term of it? Is it called Red Desert? I think that's what it's called on the top left or top right of the Holy Land. When Oda drew it, he gave us a rough depiction of it.
I can tell you. I think
that's what it's called, right, Nika? I think it's Red Desert. something like that along the lines. Yeah. So I think that's just a little bit interesting due to the simple fact that they, stated that they can't really go below the clouds, like, you know what I mean, due to the simple fact of Zaza putting the fear within them, especially from Killingham's conversation. And then it's very interesting to me, the language or the vernacular that he's using, I guess you could say, for the dialogue when he states that he states that the rain god Zaza or rain goddess Zaza, and then he says, and the clan of D and Joy Boy. So I just find that like very interesting that like he's kind of, I don't want to say like for like confirmation, like he's separating the two, but it definitely looks like at different points of time they probably went against different types of, God figures, and Zaza definitely put some fear into them where they might have, like, when they constructed the, Holy Land, they probably put the desert and stuff like that to help construct like a counter towards Zaza or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. I got you.
Yeah.
Zaza. What you got, bro?
Zaza's reading the Zaza chapter. This is crazy right now, man. I'm just gonna say this is a 12 out of 10 chapter. I love everything about this. I love seeing the wings of the Pirate King calling each other out, but we know what that means. Them saying, hey, this shit is serious, and you both need to lock the fuck in right now. And I love that even though they argue, even though they can't stand each other, they still know what the situation means for this. Love seeing Loki go head to head with Emu, even though it's not phasing him right now. Loki's still out there fighting, and I gotta give Chopper his credit because he is doing his doctoring thing. He's saving a lot of the almost died.
What's going on?
Almost died. Love seeing Chopper give the Giants another chance to fight. Chopper has done his thing in this arc, and he has been a pivotal.
Yo,
you got some sea stone on you or something?
You are wild, bro.
You need to go see Chopper. That's what it sounds.
Facts,
That's what it sounds like, bro.
He's been a pivotal. He's been a pivotal Straw Hat.
Yo, what is happening?
Pass out.
So yeah, Straw Hat right now. Crazy.
So I gotta give him that. But besides that, shout out to Zaza, the Rain God, and Oda knows me so well. The first thing the Rain God does is slay the kids. I love it, and that's what made this a 12 out of 10 chapter. That he grabbed the kids and is about to kill them.
Yo, this guy, man. I swear, this dude, bro.
I knew this part was coming. The kids part, I knew this was coming.
Oda, you know me. You know
Dude,
me.
bro.
The crazy thing is, Oda, I hate every one of Oda's favorite characters, but he still named the chapter after me. Listen, keep hating. Hating is back. Hating 2026 is back. We doing
Yo. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. Thank you, Zaza. All right. Strawberry. What are your thoughts, my friend?
I am on the same side as Bands. This was a good setup chapter. I definitely like the way that that Zaza was like depicted. I didn't expect more with the name Zaza, and I think it's just because of him.
Of that guy.
Of that guy. I don't picture very female when I hear that name. But if we're understanding the element of water, it is more feminine but very destructive. So yeah. Those are my thoughts. I'm waiting for Emu to actually do something like crazy. I feel like he's playing with Loki right now. He don't got that much time, but I feel like he I feel like he kind of playing around. He's not fully like, okay, let me just kill them. Let me have a little bit of fun with them first. Let me toy with them. That's the energy I'm getting.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I see it differently, but I can see why you say that. I see it a little bit differently.
I get that. I get why it doesn't look like that. But to me, if I'm thinking, if I know I'm the strongest person in the world, these are my enemies, I don't have time for this, I'm just gonna out you. I'm not about to play with you unless I'm just that evil and I just want to play with you just to make it seem like you could possibly defeat me, but you can't. I know you can't, but I'm gonna give you that ideology.
Okay. Yeah. Fooly, thoughts, man.
All right.
Wait, sorry, hold on. Before you go, did you rate the chapter Strawberry?
Oh, 8 out of 10.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. What do you mean? No,
I can't accept that.
It wasn't.
I can't accept that. Can't accept that. I'm sorry.
I there was nothing surprising. There was nothing surprising
to
me.
She can't give anything named Zaza over
Strawberry.
It's the bias.
I just take a chapter rating and I let it rock. I can't, bro. I can't. You're gonna have to tell me. You got to tell me specifically why this is an 8. You're gonna have to tell me why it's an 8.
Because there was nothing surprising. There was nothing
wasn't surprising.
I was.
No.
I was.
No, we're talking about to me, this is just how I see it. We're talking about a Satan-esque character. Yes, is toying with people, and then Killingham is saying that he just summoned this sleep tid that he doesn't even want to summon. I'm just okay. We got to deal with something else before Emu stop playing with people.
Okay. I mean, I would have gave this a 9.5 if I didn't have to see that whole panel about Gerd's fingers. That shit pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie to you. That whole clean cut through. I can't stand that conversation with Oda. It's the one thing that I just can't stand is the clean cut throughs.
What's the problem?
We saw with Odin, like it was a clean cut through. Her fingers, Gerd cut clean cut through. It's just like clean cut through doesn't mean anything in One Piece. I feel like with Oda. Like something could be your head could be clean cut through, and then next chapter, boom, it's just reattached perfectly. I just can't stand that. That's the only thing that I will ever criticize Oda about. Bro, Gerd literally had all her fingers clean cut through, and then Chopper said, "All right, just put a quick little band-aid from CVS on it. You be straight."
I was gonna talk about that. That's funny. Yeah,
I can't stand it.
Good point. That's a good point. All right, Fooly, I'm ready, bro. I'm so ready to hear. Actually, what's up to you? Because I didn't even say hi to you yet. So you just been patiently waiting.
Oh, what's up, man? No, I'm good. The chapter overall was very interesting to me when it comes to like lore things. In all honesty, because like the things that like really come to my mind when like I was bringing on chapter, it was like when we went through so get into like the fucking Biblo, the bird in the library and whatnot. I hate to sound like Zaza here, but like I don't trust that damn bird not one fucking bit. That bird's a fucking person, okay? That bird's a fucking person. That bird's pulling a big new fucking Morgie on our asses. And I truly believe that shit.
Who's been the Biblo person here the whole time? Who's been the Biblo person? I've been on this Biblo wave for the longest, man.
You know, like Biblo's a fucking person. I'm definitely gonna like because the reaction of the bird, the expression of the bird, I'm just like, fuck, man, you just feels like, yeah, like we thought I was gonna die with these books. What thought going with the book? It's just the intelligence of the bird just intrigued me. And then when it comes to like the rest of the chapter, the Zoro statement. Zoro's statement was very interesting to me about how he was talking about how Emu's things turned into steel balls, into bombs and whatnot. That's very interesting to me when I think about like metallurgy, right? Metallurgy is like the study of metal from like, you know, our pre-time to like current days and whatnot. And like it really makes me go back to the Mural when I think about when we look at the factory part, when people are going to the factory, that might have been smithing. Emu might be some type of smith, because when you think about, we haven't really seen like meteorites fall from the sky in One Piece and whatnot. And usually when the first meteorite fell down, a lot of religious people looked at those as like tempering with God. And like when you look at the mural, it kind of like plays sense in the sense of like them reforging the material and metals and whatnot. And it also makes me think of like when we look at Summer's heart, why he's so cautious of it, because Emu is forging or doing some type of smithing with the metal, and it could connect to like Emu being the earth god in that sense of like connection and whatnot. That's what like that had me really like going and whatnot. And in the look of, to connect that, the look of Zaza, I really think this is going to be an upscale for Nami completely. Like this is just setting up for Nami in a lot of motherfucking ways. And I'm just the look of Zaza, it just gives like, when you go, I don't know if it was you or Nico who brought up, it was like a while ago or a couple panels. I don't know if it was y'all spoiler stream or whatnot, but y'all brought up like a panel of like Nami, like in a like in a like I want to say like a Indian like or alabaster like garb and whatnot. And if you look at that, it looks kind of just like Zaza.
Oh, you're talking about when she was literally standing next to Vivi and she had the veil over her head and she had the same pattern.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it kind of gives me that whole feeling vibe and whatnot. So I'm like, this gives me like we're getting a setup for Nami being an upscale, and I don't want. This is just me throwing this out there. It would be a wild one. If so, going off how we seen with like Bonnie, right? We seen that like the whole Siren thing with putting like a fruit into Bonnie. Bonnie, you know, we haven't really touched on that too much, but the whole Bonnie really was in, you know, born with a fruit because they injected into like Jenny and whatnot. What's the basis of that? Could we see the basis of that being from Nami being the reincarnation of a god? That's why I'm like, we could see like Saturn using that basis of like that, because that's why I am with it. That's why I gotta give this chapter a 10, like a 10 out of 10, because like theory wise, this shit blew my fucking mind. I got things to cook on for a minute.
Yes, you do. So do I, my friend. So do I. Thank you, Fooly. That was good. That was actually, that might have been the best Fooly like analysis piece that I've ever gotten. You took notes. You have notes. I know you got notes. That was nice. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what, Fooly? You convinced me to go up on my rating. It's a 9 out of 10.
Well, just wait till I go.
Well, and there was a Robin sighting, so you know I'm okay with that. Even though you did her voice super dirty, Ree.
What? I gave her voice. She had the only unique voice in the chapter. What is that? How's that dirty?
No, you did her dirty. The way it sounded was
his voice.
No, I didn't like the way you did it. No, it was.
Strawberry. You're gonna come back if you guys watch the spoiler stream. If we come back and we find out what happened on the spoiler stream happened, I guarantee you're going to come back and give this a 10 out of 10 because Robin is in play too for Zaza.
Oh, so you mean go back and watch the spoiler stream that you guys just did?
No, I'm saying like if you watched it, then you would know basically that you would probably come back to this chapter, which because you didn't give it that high of a rating, you might come back and be like, okay, this is a 10 out of 10 because Robin could be in that conversation for Zaza as well.
Oh, I don't see how, but okay.
We can explain later, Buzz.
Oh, well, I'll go back and watch the stream because I typically don't watch your guys' streams.
Okay.
Yeah, I like spoilers, but only I just can't sit there for a long time.
Not for you.
No offense. No,
you're fine.
I can rewatch it.
Fair enough. Okay. Hold on before you go, Nika. Let's see. Ragnar was cussing out Emu like he knew bro from back in the days. Can't wait for that chopper translation. Valid. I will say again, Nika upscale sounds and by extend music is the upscale going forward. Zaza is the sound effect for the heavy downpour in Japanese, apparently. Okay.
Thank you. W. Thanks.
Okay. With Emu's reveal that he was betrayed, I wonder what microconception. Oh my
misconception.
God. I'm sorry. Guys, I literally just got home. I apologize, man. Micro consent. Is that even a word? It might be. Sorry, Flynn, my bad. What misconception has given him that impression? Could Joy Boy and crew have plotted to sink the world along with Emu?
Well, I don't want to get too much into discussion, but the Sandman did tweet out a very interesting tweet regarding Emu and the quote unquote animosity he might have with Joy Boy. And Sandman did say, I can't, say it word for word, but paraphrasing, it was like, maybe it's not as we see it is, because like on the screen or on the manga, it looks like he just has clear hate. But Sandman did bring up an interesting point, saying that it might be out of like love, like they really used to like care for each other. He just kind of is like butthurt essentially. So I think that's very interesting. And if me and Nika both believe Sandman is Oda's wife, so I take that very heavily to the chest, man. I'm just saying.
Hey, man. I'm still on the marriage agenda, but y'all don't gotta be with me on that. I know I'm alone on that agenda, and that's fine.
Nah, they're married.
Oh, so you're on the marriage agenda too, then?
Sandman and Oda?
No.
Oh, okay. I was about to say
Emu and Joy Boy. I'm on the wedding agenda, and I know we're.
Oh yeah.
I know.
I'm on the kid thing, but yeah.
I'm okay with that, but my part I'm with. You're not with that part though.
Yeah, somebody got to pay for child support.
I don't know. Yeah, 800. Yeah,
they got the berries. They got the berries. And there's a lot of if what Zaza is saying, if there's a lot of deadbeats, one of these guys got to be a deadbeat.
Nah.
Roll up the za. Roll it up. Technically, Nika / Joy Boy isn't a god, so you could say the same for Emu. Under this thought process, the rain god Zaza and forest god might not be gods at all.
Well, I mean, Skypiea says they're gods, but I mean, it's whatever you want to take it. Because we get earth god, rain god, forest god, sun god.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Skypiea literally says that at the altar.
The little like mermaid things.
No, the altar. When they get to Skypiea and they're rowing on the boat, there's the altar, and they talk about the rain god, the sun god, the forest god, the earth god.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Can we at least appreciate the name? Facts is Zaza. We gotta appreciate the name. Zaza. JD wanted me to ask if those emu horns, if those emu horns set ? I don't know why he acting scary. Not gonna hold you, Reggie.
I think is he talking about Fooly?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I think he means like set, like they're like stuck, like they're set there.
The God Ring gotta watch some
he is talking about
and all that type of
yeah,
stuff.
he is, right?
He hates Chopper so much he's getting sick complimenting Chopper. Facts. Okay. Nika, what's your thoughts, man? I'm gonna hit some of these comments again here in a second. Oh, also, thank you, your boys. If you haven't liked the video already, make sure that you hit the like button. I need to keep remembering to saying that. I don't even know how many likes we have, but I'm gonna check. And it better be up. Those likes better be up. You don't have a choice. Nika, we're ready, bro. What's the thoughts, man?
I dig this chapter. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. It was a nice setup chapter, and I'm only giving it the 9. It was really an 8, but I'm gonna give it the extra bump just because of the lore drop. And I do like the level of tension there is mustering between the combatants as far as Zoro, Sanji, Summers, and Killingham. Because Zoro is telling Sanji, let's get right, and Summers is telling Killingham the very same thing. Let's get right. They both got something to prove here. I don't think this is something light at all. And this is going to be like a generational battle because these guys just got a buff while our guys are fighting with a slight injury nerf. So we got to see Zoro band. Everybody's saying Zoro's all right. Everyone in the comments saying that. Zoro's actually bandaged up. Chopper did see to him. On top of that, Sanji's running off and he's holding his arm and whatnot. And we got to see when Killingham was taking off, he did cause some damage to Sanji just off of the takeoff. And I thought that was just all notable stuff because we're in a position now where, remember, Ree, I was telling you I need to see something from Zoro and Sanji before I could put them in the conversations with like a Yasop, Lucky Roo, and a Ben Beckman. This will prove to me if they're ready for those conversations. And it's depending on how they go. And I don't know where Oda's gonna. I don't know how Oda's calling it. I don't want to say they're just gonna win. I don't want to say they're just gonna lose neither. Whatever it is gonna be, I do think it's gonna be some real extreme diff stuff going on because Sanji and Zoro, Sanji's going in with the same parallel that Zoro had when fighting King. Zoro was kind of like, I gotta do this for my captain and my best friend. Well, Sanji's like, well, I'm doing this for Usopp, Luffy. Now, then on top of that, he made sure to mention women. Remember that. That's the key factor here. He made to make sure he mentions women because he doesn't get nothing done if women ain't the motivation. And he let it be known. And all the giant, beautiful women, blah, blah, blah. So I think it's going to be heavy when it comes into that. Killingham's a loser. I don't like how he was talking. Summers is dope. I like how Summers was talking. It let me know that he's still taking in all this information. Because he said, listen to what he said. He said, both the enemies we need to defeat and conquer to use are both here right now. So we just need to take it. To take advantage of the situation means we need to put belt to ass. And even though all this goofy stuff been happening with him, we now hear, okay, so he's been taking, when these gods are pulling up, people are dancing, he's taking notes. Okay, so these are all the great ones' enemies that he's been talking about and all the stories been about for years. If we could take care of this right now, there won't be a problem later. It's just complete domination straight on out. And he's letting that be known that he knows this. So it does let me know he's a veteran. He's not no just guy that all the goofy stuff is just happening to. He's a veteran Holy Knight. That's why he can call Shamrock just Shamrock. He's not calling him Captain like everybody else is. He's just calling him by name. I used to work with your daddy, bro. I'm not calling you no Captain. I'm not doing that. It's real veteran vibes to that. I like that a lot. I wanted to go back to the beginning. Fuji's in the cover. I'm glad that you guys noted that in the comments because Fuji was not requested to be in this cover. Only the Fox and the Tanuki was, but Fuji got thrown into the cover. It does make sense because it's Noodles, but Fuji's on Oda's mind. Gotta make sure I mention that for my boy. I took some notes here myself, Ree. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, you got it, bro.
Yeah. Shout out to Ron Peace because we had a conversation about if Harold had one of these black mechanical hearts. And at first I was like, I don't think so because he got the power and he just went straight to, Marie Joie, whatever the case may be. Not Marie Joie, but back to Elbaf from Marie Joie. But now that we're seeing that just holding Emu being able to do what Emu does, because to me it's like alchemy, how he converted the gun and then, shot the black flame bullets, and then Zoro's later saying they're metal, like it's some metallic type of thing. So that means the omen, whatever the power is that, the black magic, whatever it is, the abyssal energy, the Maki, all of that, I think that's just something he just uses. Like as soon as you get the covenant, you get that. That heart starts getting converted. So that cold chill you feel might be some organic change. What else, bro? Before I get to the Zaza stuff, because the Zaza stuff is bad, is heavy.
Oh yes.
Matter of fact, let me just get into it. Okay, so Rain God Zaza. So Zaza in Hebrew means ebb and flow. And we get that panel when Dragon, it means movement, motion, ebb and flow, like of time and stuff like that. And that's literally what we get in the panel when Dragon appears in the series. That's the panel we get not when he appears, when Dragon saves Luffy and he's like, oh, you want to become a pirate? Great, let that, all that stuff was set there. You got the same kanjis. Everybody's been paralleling the kanjis. Nami also has those same kanjis when she's being talked about how being found in a storm with Bell-mère.
Yeah.
So I think Nami has a good conversation for being in this whole Zaza conversation. I'm really going with Dragon as of right now, but I do want to present an option, right? It's something, it just started off as a thought, but then because I had pushback on the thought, I was like, I went and asked some other people. Nah, it's been like 50-50 with everybody so far. So, remember you had the whole thing with Nami finding a devil fruit on the tree.
Yes.
The little tangerine bush.
Yep.
Remember the possibility of dragon dying? If the fruit is dragons, remember the possibility of dragon dying?
Yeah.
If that was to happen, do you think it'd be like optional? It's just speculating right now. So if that was to kind of happen, do you see that fruit popping up on the tree? Because the way I see it, to be a god in One Piece, the vessel needs to be, or the catalyst to all this needs to be a fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Nami doesn't have a devil fruit, so Nami could be somebody that's just the same way I see Loki being born and having those eyes. I felt like it means he was supposed to have that dragon devil fruit. He had reptilian eyes. Yeah, it's kind of like genetic code for him. That's how I'm seeing it. Same thing for Nami. If there's anyone to get a storm devil fruit or anything based off rain and could bring it to its full multitude of potential, it would be Nami. Nami literally is tapped into weather without even having a devil fruit. So if you gave her a weather devil fruit, wouldn't, on top of already having Zeus there as a companion, it feels like the setup is kind of already is getting kind of wonky. It's getting kind of crazy. Maybe okay. Do you still think she finds Pandora?
I've been wavering on that. I'm starting to believe less that Pandora is even here anymore. Like I don't know.
Okay, we were actually talking about this in the Discord the other day, and we were trying to. I started off just like you. I was on the timing of it, and then as we began to crunch down and think about it, it seems like the story's kind of just telling me Pandora may be Prometheus,
right?
And I only say that because when they were going Pandora, all that stuff with Pandora that happened before all that stuff with Harold. Technically, you get what I'm saying? So the way I see it is Elbaf wouldn't have gone through no snow famine or big snow crazy thing if they had their own son like Pandora.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So even if Prometheus isn't Pandora, I think Pandora's just gone. The flames dissipated, all that type of good stuff. Yeah. But not to go too hard on it. 8.5. I mean, 9 out of 10 for the chapter. Rain God Zaza. I guess we'll get back to it.
I do want to. I like the concept of where you went as far as the devil fruit being the catalyst to like being a god in One Piece, because that's the way we've seen it. I just wonder, man, especially what we've talked about, if she would potentially be that specific exception. Because that would go in line with the stuff I was saying with the other panels about how somehow weather seems to follow her when she's in a state of distress or sick or unresponsive. We get a storm that follows every single time. So, for me, which I guess I'll tell the people that are here because they weren't a part of the conversation, what I'm referring to is when we have the panel that Bell-mère actually is holding Nami and Nojiko, and she gets to Kokoyashi. She's talking to Genzo. They're having a conversation, and they're remembering how when they got to Kokoyashi, there was a big storm that day, and Nami and Nojiko were both extremely sick, and they had an extreme fever. That was the first time where Nami, from what we've seen, has been sick, and there's been a storm that's been attached to her as well. We also had that obviously on the way to what would have been Alabasta, but we diverted to go to Drum Island. Do you remember she was sick? And when she's sick, all of a sudden we have this big storm that comes, and she helps divert them and whatever. And then of course we had something similar to this in Strong World as well. So we have canon events and non-canon events that are pointing me to believe that there's more to Nami as far as controlling the weather than just let me use my climate act to be able to create clouds and use a lightning blast. I believe that these are not just random occurrences that Oda is showing us, because maybe the first time it's a coincidence, but when you're putting it in Strong World, the movie that was supposed to be originally about Nami's backstory, but was cut at the end, I feel like Oda's trying to point us to something. And thank you to Sheila's point. The whole thing with Shirahoshi as well. What is this connection that you have to Shirahoshi that's uncanny, but we don't really know what that is?
I had a little something about that, and I was gonna say, depending on how this whole thing goes with the lineage of the gods, or how the whole thing with the gods actually work, it could be a sense where Nami is she's from that lineage. She's from a lineage that was attached to the gods. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying if she gets the fruit, it just brings to light a lot more synergy. And plus, I'm not trying to force a dragon dying a thing. Just usually when you have a revolution, there's usually someone who dies a martyr for the revolution. We haven't gotten that with One Piece. No one has died. We could have did that with Kuma. We didn't go out that way with Kuma. So someone doesn't have to die to be a martyr for revolution, but there is always that possibility with Dragon. That's how I see it, me personally, because he's not a new gen character. He's a current gen character. So for me, it kind of stems off of the show is being set up for the new generation. I don't know how many people from the current generation are going to be around. Old gen are already making their way out. So I kind of want to see where it's going for the end game characters like a Kuzan, Sakazuki, a Dragon, the Admirals, period. The only Admirals that are new gen, because they started their jobs as in the new generation of everything, would be Fujitora and Greenbow. And y'all already know how I see it's going to go for Fujitora. And
for sure,
Greenbow could do whatever the hell he wants. But granted, point is, we don't know what's gonna happen with Dragon. If this was to happen to Dragon, I don't think the fruit just dissipates and then we lose it for the rest of the war. I think we get it, but it would make sense. We're not gonna just give Nami a fruit. If we give her a fruit, it would be something that could bring to light her potentials. That's what I would believe. She already has Zeus. Oda already went to the lengths of drawing out what she would look like if she had full body climb attack. And it's like, okay, so basically the climb attack would just be one part of her body, and he called it her leg. So I don't want to say what that all means and whatever the case may be, but granted, he's already dressed up her body as a weather woman. All she needs is something to make it go with it and make it just all make sense. Right. But regardless to what, like I said, the whole Zaza stuff is just very, very interesting. The fact that they imagine this nightmare is going to be different. Because for one, this nightmare it doesn't look like a kid drawing. It looks like somebody really thought about this, because it was the nightmare. It was the nightmare of an adult.
Thank you. I'm gonna read your comments here, Sheila, in just a second. I see you got two parts of it.
And
go ahead.
Okay, I just want to finish up too.
No, you're good. You're good.
As far as shout out to Jimbei. People forgot this, but Jimbei literally has a technique called Water Heart that allows him to take control of bodies of water. So, just saying, that's a big body of water standing up there. I wouldn't be surprised if we just get Jimbei to water heart it and then be able to manipulate all the water in the first place. It's kind of his whole shebang. Granted, if it doesn't happen, cool. Just can't say I ain't say it. It's kind of an obvious ploy. I've heard conversations. We were talking about it on Discord earlier. I heard conversations about, probably won't just be able to do that because it's supposed to be like a strong nightmare. And they don't even know if they could control it. Facts. If they beat it up and wear it down, I see Jimbei taking control of it. Jimbei might even have a deeper connection. Shout outs to Blue. He's talking about basically how, she, the rain goddess, Zaza, she could be worshipped by the people of Fishman Island. And basically, Jimbei could have an utmost respect for this deity. And that's what I said. Jimbei would want to change the actions of this deity. So if it's doing bad and there's a chance that I can make it do good, Water Heart. It's legit a technique he actually has to solve this whole water conundrum. But he's not along with Sanji right now, so I don't know if he's going to play a part. But that's the perfect excuse for saying, hey, let Jimbei handle this while I go deal with Killingham. Sanji shouldn't have any problems with a woman nightmare, but it's Sanji, you never know. So
good night, bro. That'd be freaking crazy. Not gonna lie. I mean, he had an issue with Bon Clay, so who knows, man? Who even knows at this point? So, sorry, I had to take a bite of food. I literally just got home, man. I apologize. No, I had to bring his pizza in here, bro. Okay, so do y'all think it was just coincidence that We finally saw Nami bring down rain just a few chapters before this. And then now we have a rain god. I'm not going to lie. It's probably just my bias speaking, Nika. I'm not attaching this to Dragon.
You don't have to.
Yeah, I do think it is my bias. Trip, I know Trip disagrees. That's fine. Honestly, Trip, this is the night you can disagree with me. That's completely fine. But I've given evidence now on panels like I just went on a rant for. The dang Zaza looks like Nami. Like, I mean, I didn't even go there.
Yes. There's people. Monkey D. Quell. He's put Robin into this whole conundrum. Then there's people I've seen bring up the whole King of Lightning. He's been talking about Law. Vivi has been talked about because the whole thing with the rain falling and how rain dance and dance powder. There's a lot of relations to why you see Vivi in the fray and Vivi and Nami being kind of linked up all the time. Like I said, they always put the orange and blue together. That's kind of what the whole thing with her sister literally has blue hair as well. I think Vivi had blue hair as a carrying point to it's kind of showing that they're gonna have this sisterhood. There might be some. I really think they might just be related to some deeper lineage. Like one might be Lily and one might be related. Lily might have had this fruit, rain god fruit, for all we know. If not that, whoever had the rain god fruit, Nami's probably a descendant of them, most likely. Yeah. And now that's why I say her getting the fruit, it just makes it more synergy. She doesn't have it yet. That's why we're getting the foreshadowing through a nightmare now. And the nightmare even comes with the music notes. Emu got presented. I deem Emu to be one of these gods. Got presented with the music notes. Nika had the music notes. Any one of these fruits that's presenting something with music notes, I'm thinking is a god of some sort. So Uta's canon. I'm not sure if her devil fruit's canon. If her devil fruit is also canon, I would say Top Musica is just. Oda was just joking when he said there was a entity like Top Musica in the world of One Piece. He was just joking. He meant it was just Top Musica. But that, what I'm saying, he does obvious stuff like that. Luffy won't defeat him with a punch, but he'll just defeat him with a big punch. So Oda, this is just Oda playing with us at that point. But that's if her devil fruit's canon. But I think you have to have a devil fruit to be one of the gods. Her being related to the lineage of one of these of a bygone person that had this fruit, to me it makes it that's actually the perfect excuse to why she's having all these weather conundrums. People related to this person that had this line that had this thing like that. I think the whole Monkey D, the whole reason why they're so strong-willed is something to do with the Monkey D clan. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking that your lineage really does play a part into why you're the way you are. Why is Luffy so gun-ho? Why does Luffy's doing a bunch of bullshit and Garp could laugh and say, yo, at least he's sticking to his morals, his guns. Yeah. Same thing, I bet he respect the same thing about Dragon. I might not agree with Dragon, but at least he's sticking to his guns on what he believes in. So to me, I think there's a lot to be said about the lineage factor, about everyone we're getting, and it's a big point of why we haven't got Nami's lineage factor, and I think it might even be deeper than Nerona now, unless there was a Nerona in the past that had the rain god fruit, and Nami's a direct descendant from that part of the lineage. This just gets more Game of Thrones the more we go. So hey, you know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. It's starting to like a whole bunch of things, man. Bands call it a pantheon. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be all of that. Kings, queens, gods, dungeons, dragons. You know what I mean? All that.
I like it. Okay. Let me read a few of these comments. I know Sheila, I was supposed to read. What's up, Dizzy? I see you been commenting. I haven't read it yet, but hello, Dizzy.
It's good, Dizzy.
I will read one of your comments when I find it again. But I know you're in here, so appreciate you. She just says, rethink about this. If the world government fears the rain, wouldn't that mean the fishmen probably worship the rain since they got forced into the sea and evolved to survive in the sea? And if you remember, Shiroshi said she feels like she met Nami before, so maybe the fishmen have stories about Zaza, the rain god, and their depiction of it looks like Nami.
I'm saying the lineage factor thing. Look, there's a celestial dragon that looks like Nami with the whole veil over her face. Charlos' sister, the sister. Mm-hmm. She looks just. If you ever seen the picture of Charlos' sister, in the Rain God thing, they literally 1-for-1 right now, and that girl got orange hair and everything too. So
Oh, you're
who
talking
knows, bro?
about what's her name? Sarah Losi? Sarah, what? That's her name, right? Talking about the Celestial Dragon, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Saints
the
is
one that
something.
was in she was in at the auction house.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
at the auction house as
Let
well.
me
Yeah,
see.
when she asked the question, like the void sensory, they literally showed her like the veil was a clear panel of the veil just over her face, kind of, and she still got the celestial dragon thing on, but she looks like the celestial version of Nami.
Yeah, Sharia.
Literally,
Sharia.
Sharia. Yeah, there we
Yeah,
go.
Sharia. It's something with the S. I knew it.
Yeah,
Actually, that was one of my. I had to look. Remember, I was on Discord. Nika, I'm like, yo, could this just be like? I had to look up their ages. That's when I found out that Charlos is like mid-20s, I think, and that girl we're talking about is like a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, could that lady be Nami's mom? But yeah, that was a late night theory that I had to throw
she
away.
could. Oh, listen, Reed. Remember the S that's on Nami's arm?
Mm-hmm.
So remember the chapter we get with Dragon stopping Smoker in the like, you know what I mean? The building where Dragon's stopping Smoker, the building behind him, it has the same S's on it. Now, in this panel with the Rain God, there's a bunch of houses got nothing on them, but the one house that's in the direction of the Rain God has the S's on it. Don't know what it means. Don't know what it means. Just putting shit out there, shooting shit. You know what I mean? So when we get off of here, I'll show you the panels, bro. But I'm just
I'm actually mad interested.
It's the same S's that are on Shamrock's sleeve. Connecting to Nami once again. All I'm saying is all starts with Nami's S on her arm. We don't see that S. Nami's the first person we see with the S on her arm when she get retatted. After this, we start seeing that little S. We start seeing it pop up in mad weird places, bro. Just gonna say that to you, man.
Man, okay. But Dizzy says, I don't think the Noah is for the fishmen. They can swim.
I think it's for like a mass amount of people. Way more than just fishmen. I think it's for like a lot of people. It's like a Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark. Legit. Yeah, it could fit mad people on it.
Yeah, get ready for the great flooding.
Yep.
Rain God probably helped cause it. Was the flooding Joy Boy's idea? Questions.
I mean, the real question is the Rain Goddess in the Harley text like we talking about above the whale? Is that the Rain Goddess? Is that Zaza?
It's the only depiction of rain.
Yeah, it might be Zaza.
Yeah, it's not in the mural.
Wait, hold on. I guess I have to relook at the Harley text. I don't.
So basically, in the Harley text on the left side, where Joy Boy is at,
I got it right here.
Literally above him.
He's talking about the mural. Wait.
Yeah, the mural.
He's talking about the mural. The Harley text
mural
is separate from the mural. The Harley text is when it was being read, they showed it with the mural, but it's different from the mural. It's in the mural.
Yeah, it's in the mural above Joy Boy, where the whale is at. The one that everybody offers says that's Laboon.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the droplets.
Okay. I'm trying to see if I can quickly. I have so many pictures on my freaking computer. There it is. There it is. Hold on. Give me 2
It's like the only part of the mural that has like water drops. It's crazy.
Okay.
Hold on.
Let me share my screen real fast. Man. Trip, I'm gonna read your comment in just a second because I do want to read it. Hold on. Boom. All right.
Not this one. Nope.
Not that I need to get
black and white. Black and white.
This one. I be telling you, Reed. This one is missing so much.
Yeah,
missing so much.
Okay, well, I have the
details,
other one,
bro. I can't. I'm not gonna lie to you. It looks good color, but it's missing key details.
Okay. Okay. Give me a second. Or Benz, can you pull up the next one, right? Slick, you see his?
Yeah.
All right.
About the one that Slick talked about?
Yeah, right under Dizzy's.
Oh, I got you.
All right, because I need to find this.
Yeah. I got it right here. You want me to read it for you?
Yeah, you're good.
Got you. So Slick says, I've been busy lately, so I'm just seeing it like so I'm formulating my theories in real time. And then we got, let's see. Oh yeah, you said you wanted to read Trips, right?
Yeah, you can read it.
So Trip says, y'all act like if she doesn't fit, none of this stuff it's blasphemy. She's been on a path to be all of this without having these things y'all trying to attach to her. That's the egregious part about it.
Well, you don't have to be such.
Well, his comment.
Hold on. You don't have to be such an asshole about telling us. You could have just said your comment, bro. Trip. Come on, man.
He had said a comment earlier about it, so I think maybe that comment
it's tied to it.
The second one. Yeah.
I will say this because here's the thing, right? Like Oda is putting this stuff out there. Now, if it's right or wrong, I can't tell you, but I would
just speculate
to say that this is a coincidence that every single time she's attached to storms, like it's almost attached to her, like I don't need some uncanny way it can tell that whenever she's in different states, storms come. And now we're talking about a rain god that looks just like her. And we have other animals. I mean, like, there's too much that's kind of pointing to this one thing for me to say, nah, I'm bugging. You got to at least, I don't know. I just think you can't just write it off and say there's no way.
Well, she has actually, okay. So I get it. If you want Dragon, if you want Vivi, if you want et cetera, X, Y, and Z, right? Nami out of all of them with the speculative, like behind all of that, it literally is more pointing towards Nami's direction than anything. So like if you have evidence for Dragon, his is a little bit more ambiguous because of the simple fact that you can also attach wind to him, right? So like the wind aspect is what's, could be the argument there, right? Nami is strictly like, since she has like a basis of, weather, and then we see a lot of connotations tied to rain, that leads to her more often. And then on top of the simple fact that we literally see her more throughout the story than a dragon, than a Vivi. So it's like every single piece of evidence that we're using for this like overall assumption or just theorizing, it points more towards Nami than anything. I can make an argument for Vivi. I think it's Vivi. But if I were to list out all my evidence and you list out all your evidence for Dragon and then she lists out her evidence for Nami, Nami's list of evidence is way higher, even though there's no confirmation. So it's like,
but no one's,
you know what I mean?
But no one's saying that it is this person and it really is that person. We're speculating, having fun with just crafting something, crafting theories. That's why I said, don't be such an asshole when telling us, you know what I mean? Like, we're just theorizing. You have your thoughts, and that's fair to have your thoughts. But Fooly probably think it's law because his family's name is Water. Yeah. I can't tell him he's wrong. That's a great fucking point. I'm just being honest, bro. Like, that's just the truth. That's a good point. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying that, like, if you think my thought is wrong or off, that is all fair and game. Like, you know what I mean? But I'm not gonna sit here and ignore every sign of weather, good weather and bad weather, and act like Nami ain't got something to do with it. I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be mad at that part of speculating. Like, that's crazy. For the Vivi point, I can't be mad at it. Like, you really can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be mad. Right now, I don't think nothing's bad for speculation. We got this out of nowhere. We shout out to you, Strawberry. It wasn't a surprise, but it was a surprise. We didn't think we were going to get another nightmare that was going to be like, okay. I thought we were going to get another nightmare, but I didn't think it was going to be like a god. I thought it would just be like, okay, a well-crafted, you know what I'm saying? To be fair, I thought we was going to get Emu, but maybe through a nightmare. That's what I thought. And then we got really Emu. So I was like, okay, I put all the nightmare stuff out my head. And then now we got the rain god. I'm like, okay, I see. Right, word. It's just Oda's doing this. He's doing this, man. He's doing this. The ball is rolling. You know what I mean? The ball is definitely rolling.
Yeah, my only thing, which is my last piece. Well, it's not my last piece, unless I'm lying. I have way more to say about it. But
I know you do.
Is we just saw her do a new rain feat right before this. And I'm literally like, man, I didn't even know she could do that. Granted, it's a cloud, obviously. But you can't see that and be like, oh, rain god. Nah, no way. I just think there's some more to it, and I'm keeping my eyes peeled. If it's not Nami, that's fine. If it's Dragon, that's cool too. But I have an agenda for Nami, so I'm gonna push it at all costs.
Wait, could I address this comment or two comments? One of them is really bothering me. So to Renzo, Okay, so we are speculating, right? It's not that we're trying to insert super headcanon and just speak for Oda himself. That's why if you listen to like the vocabulary that we're using, we're not sitting here like saying, I know it's this, or this is confirmed this, and then just use my headcanon prior to it. We're all just speculating. Just like how I think it's Vivi, just how Reed thinks it's Nami, just like how Saab might think it's Dragon. Those are three different types of opinions. So it's, speculative, right? And then I literally said earlier, you think it's Dragon. And then like earlier, I said to Strawberry, I said, hey, don't be surprised if Robin is, the key person that could be the next Zaza. This is all just speculation. And then
wait, what did Renzo say?
Renzo said the problem is you YouTubers don't speculate. You do super headcanon and start speaking for Oda when he should start explaining the shit. I mean, I think
you answered him. You answered him the nice way. I'm gonna let that be known. You answered him the nice way. I don't even think no one said anything crazy for people to be going crazy like this in the comments. If you read One Piece and thoughts don't go through your head when you read a chapter, stop reading One Piece. It's not thought provoking enough for you, and you're lame. Just stop that. That's the case. Like, don't come at us and go to the YouTuber you're actually talking about and talk to them about that. That's go into their comments and do that. We said nothing crazy. I didn't sit here and yell at Reed because he's wrong. It's not Nami. Oda would never make her a god. He already has a god on the crew. I didn't say, oh, it's Dragon. You guys are all dead wrong. Look at the weather signs since chapter 100. Y'all ain't gonna tell me nothing. I ain't do none of that. No one did all that. We are very nice. We are very good people. We accept the love and we answer questions. We appreciate all the donations, but y'all not gonna sit up here and bully us like we out here talking crazy. Sign off, lock off with all that. We not here for that, bro. No. That's crazy. Where did that comment even come from?
I probably
was better off not asking.
No, I got you, Nika. Listen, I accept all the negativity. Fuck all that. I'm not being
I'm not here for all that.
You don't like what we had to say? Kiss the belt, bitches. Like, listen, we out here. God Zaza is here to wash away all the hate.
Yeah, wash all that away.
No time for any of that tonight. Not tonight when I got a chapter named that.
Wash Itsy Bitsy Spider always. Wash them away. They could try crawling up again. Yeah. It's done.
It's crazy.
Well, I did want to address Dizzy's comment because I do think it's very interesting. And Dizzy, your spelling is completely fine. No problem here. I would struggle with that word too. But the onomatopoeia that you're trying to spell, I would say if I were to be assuming like an assumption person for forest and for earth, forest to me, this is pure speculative. I think it would be along the same side of like leaves whistling. And then for like earth to me, I would only for me, I would only assume it or correlate it to trembling, like the earth trembling, like an earthquake or something like that. That's the only two noises that I would probably do because of the simple fact that we did see in multiple panels, it was reverberations. So that's what I associated to.
To emphasize on what Bands and Dizzy are talking about, this is Oda's line of consistency he's drawn on revealing gods. Mm-hmm. The only time we got Nika in the story before the name drop with Jimbei and Who's Who was onomatopoeia. It's the sound of a cheeky smile. Mm-hmm. We get it from the Kashigami snake in Skypiea, and we get it from Luffy as well, the cheeky smile. Mm-hmm. And the sounds it make is Nika, onomatopoeia. Same thing for Zaza. Zaza is the onomatopoeia, it's the sound. And like I said, in Hebrew it means tide, flow, all that other stuff. You know what I mean? It's like, movement. You can't stop rain. You can't stop weather can only be controlled by the gods. So the onomatopoeia is just the line of, if you're gonna look for how Oda's revealing these gods, finding the sounds of these things and trying to point them out in panels where you've seen them is not a bad place to start. So hey,
I'm I didn't get my take, but I'm gonna pull up what sorry, I keep getting you guys mixed up. Sheila was talking about. She's talking about, this was the panel she was talking about, how she was laughing in the rain when Bell-mère had brought her to Kokoyashi. I mean, again, yeah, she was burning up with a fever at that time. That's what I was talking about earlier. When they came, terrible storm that day, they're reminiscing about it, and she's the one that's happy through the pain because she's in the rain. Yeah, I'm with it, Sheila. I'm with it 100%. I'm with it. Also, I have the mural too. Before I actually give my piece, hold on. Let me drop this out, and then we can look at the mural to see what y'all are saying. I have the right one this time. So
yeah, pull that thing up.
okay.
I want you to pull up two. I want you to pull up two more things for me too, but they both it's in reference to the Nami thing.
Okay, but here's the mural.
Right there, exactly right there. Look at Joy Boy, and you see E-Myth behind him. Or this is all assumption. I mean, I don't want to get people. I'm not confirming anything, but basically, right there.
Are you talking about this?
Above it, you see the raindrops right there.
Okay.
And you see how it's coming from the clouds, and then we get the whole statement from Killingham talking about they're worried about being below the clouds. So that could be alluding to Zaza.
Maybe.
It's the only time rain is actually in the mural anywhere.
Yep.
True.
But yeah, take that all with a grain of salt. We don't know what none of this fully means yet.
The more I look at it, yeah, it makes me think.
Because then I would look at it and I would be like, "Yo, is the rain helping? Is the rain helping Emu here? It looks like it's flushing out. It's coming at the end, dropping on the enemies. But
I guess
you know,
would this be lightning or a tree? I think that might be part of the tree. He said there's lightning covered up too.
Even on the other side, right there.
Shoot, that's lightning right there.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know. Mad interested. Pull up the mural with color. Hold on. Just to humor you. Well, no, but it wasn't in that one. We already did. Yeah, this wasn't on that one.
I do have a colored version where it has like, you know what I mean? It has like certain things, everything's still in it. But then there's the official colored version because it is shown in the anime. Like we saw a preview glimpse of it. It's just all like on the cave wall. So there's no real color to it. It's just like brown, you know?
Well, okay.
Like when they was drawn on the wall in, you know, Lion King.
Yeah.
I this is pure speculative. I can't even say that word right now. I still think it's Vivi.
Speculation.
I still think it's Vivi due to the simple fact that I'm now on the boat that, you know, her ancestor, Lily, most likely was the previous rain god user. And that's how she was able to move the opponent glyphs. But hey, that's just speculation. I think she used the rain god abilities to help move them. With like a great flooding, you know, just easily traverse the opponent glyphs itself. But hey, that's just me.
Oh, so you're done with the pawpaw fruit idea?
Yeah, I'm done with that. I'm now on the boat after some discussions. I'm on the boat of it's either she was the previous Zaza, like the previous rain goddess, or somehow, some way, Buggy's attached to them by relation. She had the chop fruit and was able to chop the poneglyphs perfectly and then move them to wherever the location is and then completely reassembling them.
Okay.
I want to add to that a little bit because I'm not gonna lie. I'm still on the whole I'm still on the whole Nami thing, but like you really made me think, bands, and the reason why I come just like it always because the way they talk about like the way they talk about Alabasta and how like it always rains in the capital and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And there's always rain coming from there. I'm like, it makes me think that that could be a sign of like I hate to say this, but like the island weather changes due to like we seen that some islands changes due to like an awakening of a fruit and whatnot, but we haven't seen like the change of like an island awakening in the time of years passing upon that.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be a little bit of remnants of that, a little bit. That's what you made me think of that.
Well, yeah. So yeah, like that. It could be. So how I think about it is like I think it's very interesting or coincidental that if what I'm saying is right, it would be Oda's like funny way of like, hey, let's put some guy who literally has the power of sand onto that island or that land or that kingdom, and let's make him like the first, I guess you could say, introduction for Luffy with Robin. You get what I'm saying? So I just think that's like very coincidental and very funny, due to the simple fact also that if there is a possibility that I am right when it comes to the rain, it would also make the most sense that she, like Lily herself, didn't want to also move the kingdom to Mary Joie because she was probably most likely using her abilities to tend to the land. You know what I mean? Like if she gets, eradicated and she's out of the picture, maybe this is the byproduct of her being eliminated and there's no longer that rain, that substance, you know what I mean? Then leads to droughts, leads to deserts and stuff like that. So I mean, it's a potential. Like I said, I'm still on the Vivi. Quell, like he really convinced me, and we talked earlier today. Shout out to him. He really convinced me on the Robin. Robin being the rain goddess. I think that's very interesting with the information that he was bringing up to me. I can't, quote him word for word, but basically it alludes to, I think it's Robin's kanji or Olivia's kanji. And it, how when, Rox was in the flower room with Emu and called him the Rat King. If you look at like the kanjis for the translations, Robin has a connection to rat, depending on the translation. And then due to the simple fact that there is a possibility that her fruit may not be what it's entitled to, due to the simple fact that we also see Zaza with 4 arms, which is very interesting because that correlates to, Robin having multiple arms, multiple limbs. Also, due to this other thing is that she also did turn into a demon child, like an actual demon. So that could be like I guess you could say the hinting towards her awakening herself and truly showing the capabilities of her real fruit. Based off the knowledge that it might not be what we think it is. And then on the other aspect that everything kind of ties down to O'Hara and the connection of her family dying, et cetera, it could be just like on the same wave as Elbaf, like just how Emu was targeting Elbaf. Emu was targeting Nighthawk. So it could be along the same lines of that, illustration of like, hey, maybe we were trying to get rid of O'Hara, just like how we were trying to get rid of Elbaf for Nidhogg. Maybe I'm trying to get Zaza. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of things I'm missing out as far as information, but there's a lot that I could definitely see for Robin being in that key factor for a candidate.
Mm-hmm. I will say too that the Zaza looks exactly like this guy. It looks exactly like when you were talking about Robin, it looks exactly like that cover story with Robin when she was messing with the chess pieces.
Mm-hmm.
I think if I'm gonna say it looks like anyone that's not Nami, it looks like Robin because Robin had the exact same eyes. And
this is the funny thing too. Sorry for cutting you off.
No,
I just remembered. You know how earlier you just said that it's funny how we just got this chapter, and then it's funny how a couple of chapters ago Nami just showed a rain feat.
Mm-hmm.
Quell also pointed out to me that was very interesting. It's funny how we just got this chapter about Zaza, and then in the anime we just get the episode of her getting her haircut with Brooke.
True.
So like her appearance is literally going to start changing.
I mean, this person looks like they have bangs, obviously.
Yeah,
Zaza has bangs. So okay. I mean, it actually is the exact same haircut that Robin has. Literally,
I'm just saying.
Completely. Actually, now that you're saying that,
I'm just saying. I think she's a strong candidate.
I'm gonna be honest. I still don't see that.
Mm-hmm.
I would lean more towards Nami than Robin, especially since we're dealing with a actual element, like we're dealing with water. I don't see Robin being able to, at least not with her devil fruit. I don't see her in a element manipulating way, if that makes sense. I mean, I get the multiple arms and things like that, but we're talking about an entity. They could look like anything. Just like Emu looked one way when he was up in his realm, her realm, whatever, up in their realm, and then down here looks completely different. But I would lean more towards Nami. Robin just doesn't make sense. Maybe I would have to watch his video, but even just with just the basics of what you're talking about, I don't see it, because there are some characters that do have multiple limbs. Like, who was she fighting?
The
Black
Zaza?
Spider.
Maria.
Black
Yeah.
Maria?
Black
Yeah.
Maria.
Yeah.
Alright, Black Maria.
Black Maria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, are you still on the you still think like Nico's fruit is that like actual fruit? Like, do you think that's
What do
like
you
the
mean?
real like truth behind it? Like, do you think that's like actually her designated fruit for the rest of the story? Like that we're being told, just like how Luffy, we've been told that he has a rubber fruit. I don't think so,
He's
especially
not
after what happened with Wano.
following.
He's asking you if you think the Robin's fruit, the flower fruit, is simply just the flower fruit for what they showed us.
Yeah, basically, especially after
Oh.
Wano.
Oh, I mean, I feel like any of the devil fruits can evolve.
Okay.
So yes, Luffy does have the gum
That is
fruit,
the right.
but
That
his
is the right
awakening.
answer conceptually.
I mean, I'm just saying, you know, Luffy has the gum fruit, and I feel like because of his Gear 5 being, you know, him having the gum fruit is what makes him able to sustain that particular form. This is a what do they call it? I forgot what they call it, but you know, this is like the sounds and everything. It reminds me of like the Looney Tunes and things like that. So
Yeah.
But to be able to hold that kind of form, yes, you need something that is very is malleable the right word that I'm looking for? I'm looking for a word.
Yeah.
Is it
potentially.
okay? Yeah.
Sounds right.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I'm able to stretch, I'm able to bounce, I'm able to do all these different things because
Dream
of that
fruits.
devil fruit. Right.
So where does the horns come from in this play?
The horns? You talking about
Yes.
for Robin?
Yes.
I mean, they call her the
evolution. But see, you're about to say her nickname. That's not attached to her fruit at all.
I mean, I don't know.
I'm
the
gonna be honest with
evolution
you.
of it.
Wait, hold on, because now you're going into uncharted territory, and I don't think you should go here because it can't be argued. This is why I didn't argue with Quell for his theory because I don't have nothing contextually to go hard at you with.
Yeah.
But you can't use it to contextually go hard against me with because
Yeah.
if it like right now we just got introduced to something called like Maki or the Omen or whatever the case may be, and we now understanding to us seeing other characters who might have had it before. Hers could have exactly what she's doing with her gear with her devil fruit could be equivalent to what Luffy does with his fruit, but in a sense of instead of doing it with Haki, she don't really got Haki like that. But what if she is able to manifest her Maki though? That's why it pops out as a demonic aura, and then being attached, a devil pops out. And that's literally what she did because in what she's saying, it sounded like a covenant. She made a covenant with herself. She says to save and do this for her friends, she'll become a devil. She'll become a demon. So her power could be really related more to Maki, and it might have nothing to do with what you're trying to say as far as the devil fruit and what it could possibly be. I think her answer was contextually right because devil fruits do work off of evolution of I want to be like this, I want to be like that. And if you're moving off the thoughts and possibility of a dream fruit, and she is moving like that and manifesting your bad mojo can do these things, which we have evidence for so far in the series all the way through. Thus far, from 1182 till now, till all the way back in the beginning, it can possibly be answered as simple as her doing what I just said, but I could be wrong. So that's why I don't think we should try to. The way you're trying to convince her right now, I don't think that's going to convince her. I don't think that's going to do it.
I don't want to drag this out, right? I get what you're saying. I'm not a denier of Maki. I'm fully on board with you. You know that. The only thing is, though, if you're saying that this is a manifestation of Maki, etc., X, Y, and Z, why isn't this happening to Zoro when he's declaring himself as the king of hell? And he clearly can be a user of Maki as well.
Because he has conquers Haki and he dominates. Because the whole thing with Haki, the HA means dominate, to conquer. That's where it goes in for Ki. Ma means demonic aura. And Ki also still means spiritual energy. So being able to conquer your demonic aura is why Zoro is able to manifest Ashura and stay in control of whatever he's doing. We still don't have all the answers yet, so you could try to poke holes in what I'm saying for sure. That's no problem. But I still don't think nothing's set in stone, and there's still excuses other than just her fruit is another fruit being named something else as a da-da-da. Not saying that's impossible neither, because I have my theories for Blackbeard's fruit. And that could be completely just fall. That could completely just fall on his head, and his fruit could just be a Logia, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? I just think that right now she's actually in that safe space for thinking as far as like what she gave the right answer. She said, "I think the flower fruit is what it is, but there's always room to evolve." That's literally for One Piece context. That is the right answer. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, and like I said, I'm not trying to plot holes. It's just to me, right? Hearing what you're saying, logically, how you're saying it makes sense. But for me, story wise, this is strictly for me. If I have character A who literally has Ashura, has Enma, and we know the ties of Enma, we know he has the connotation or the title King of Hell. He literally trained with Mihawk, who I'm pretty sure you believe in some sort of capacity has Maki. He does all of that. He seems more tied towards Maki than anything. And then you have character B, who literally has a flower fruit. Literally, the only thing that's related towards demonic or anything is her nickname. And then boom, she just gets horns. I just think, to me personally, I just think that's very sus. I just don't think her fruit is the way it is. And especially throughout the whole story, a lot of people's fruits, a lot of people's abilities don't seem to be what they really are. So, like, if I already have that in the back of my mind, plus that, it's like, okay, this is just red flags. This is suspicious.
But you're answering your own question.
Yeah.
That's why I already hit you with Vegapunk in his speech. I want to be like devil fruits are thoughts and possibilities of dreams, desires. I want to be like this. I want to be like that. I want to be a devil to save my friends. Plug that in. She's manifesting what she's imagining. The devil fruits are dream fruits. This is your theory too. The whole thing with dream fruits. That's why I said you're answering your own thing, because it already answered its own self in the conundrum. Like she's just manifesting what she wants from the fruit. That's why I called it in itself its own covenant. She's already saying, I want to be a devil. Oh, they call me the devil child? Well, I'll be a devil for the sake of my friends. So if she's thinking along those lines and devil fruits are like they're supposed to be what Vegapunk said, this is contextual. This contextually makes all the sense in the world. All she's missing is, why can she make her body like that instead of like the color change? Why is that like that instead of it being like with Gear 4? And we see that same color change in the body with Gear 4. Luffy's body in the hockey comes on him. Those tattoos are red. The same type of vibe going. But to me, the same type of bad mojo that's in that, or whatever the case may be, that's the same thing we keep seeing. We see the same thing pop up on rocks. And that's why I keep saying they have Maki in it. All that stuff. Everyone has Maki. That's the Maki that every being has within them. So everyone, and look what Emu said, Maki or Omen is found within all living things. So contextually speaking, all the evidence is there. Robin is a living thing. She has Omen. She has Maki, at least to some extent within her body. She's having a fruit to boost her imagination. Her imagination is to become something demonic. Synergy now, follow me. The demonic thoughts and the dream, she becomes the nightmare. Boom. Now she becomes that demonic being that we see. If the fruit ends up being named something else, I am all for it. But contextually speaking, with all the evidence Oda has given and the way I'm logically breaking this down, it checks out. That's all. That's in defense for Strawberry's argument, because I do feel like it is what it is. Until Oda reveals it to be something else, I do think it's fair to say, hey, this is the flower fruit.
I completely I can see it. I'm not gonna get angry. I just, with my dream fruit theory and all that stuff, I just feel like there's a few outliers. Just like how I think Blackbeard is not truly a Logia. I don't think so. I think Blackbeard is a mythical zone, but hey,
could be right.
Well, and my bad, Ree, can I just say like one thing to Bance about it? So also understanding that devil fruits could just also be the seeds. Just because you're given that seed doesn't mean that the fruit that you bear is going to be what it was originally supposed to be. Because we see that with trees. A lot of times with trees, usually they have to graft a specific tree to one because the tree that you're trying to attach to the root is the fruit that you want. But the seed that was planted for that original tree, the root part, was something completely different. Like how most of the time when you see like orange trees, most apple trees, most pear trees, they're all grafted, because you can't take that seed of that fruit planted in the ground and get that same fruit back, once it ripens and things like that. So maybe understanding it in that way, that okay, she has a flower fruit, Yes, that was given to her, or however she got it. She got that flower, fruit. That's just the seed. Kind of what Nika was saying. Her own will can manifest a different type of harvest than what was originally supposed to be for that fruit. Does that make sense?
I completely agree. I just can't disagree because I don't like to say anybody's factually wrong or anything, because Oda could just next chapter and be like, yo, what Strawberry said bar for bar was right. Like, you know what I mean? I can't disagree.
Valid. That is valid, man. That's a good conversation. I know I missed a ton of comments. I'm gonna give my thoughts on the chapter. I'm sorry, guys, for the comments I have missed. Y'all have been having a good conversation between yourselves. I see JD Rich is in the building. What's going on? He said, I'm late, but what's up, everyone? Hope you had great weekends. Mine was not bad. I believe everyone else had a good weekend too, though.
Had a great weekend.
Okay, there you go. Okay, yeah, I will hit these other comments. Okay, now, this chapter was a 10 out of 10. I'll give my thoughts on the chapter. Definitely 10 out of 10, and I have interesting sentiments about Chopper and his like magical doctor skills. I thought that was very odd as well, because it's like, man, bro, those fingers should not be, you should not be able to use them. I'm not gonna lie to you. They were sliced off. They sliced through the bone. It's not like, especially coming from a medical profession, it's like, bro, I get it. We need to have something for Chopper to do, but come on, man. Like, you slice through the bone. So, like, you can stitch back on the skin. I get it. But the bone's cut. It's like, we'll wrap it up. They're fully functional in a couple of months. Nah, I wasn't really feeling that. But I get it. This is not Chopper's area. There's a lot of other stuff going on. We got to give him something to do and put him on panel. So it's fine. But I will say, with Gerd in that moment, the women in Elbaf are very durable, if that's the word I'm looking for.
They're tough. Yeah.
They're very tough. That's what I'm about to say. Because the men, like I've said before, the men, they were touching the vine and they were like getting knocked out and blown back and just incapacitated dang near. She gets her fingers sliced off and she's just watching them fall like, oh God, those are my fingers. And she allows Chopper to put them back on and she still is like, man, that hurt, but I'm cool. So I think Oda, again, shout out to him for making the giant women way more tough than the giant men. Because that whole panel, again, with the women grabbing the kids and getting sliced through with no facial expressions at all. It just highlights, again, now that we're looking at Gerd, that's like, bro, we're really just chilling through pain. It's not even that bad for real. So anyway, that was just a nice thing I got to see. The combined attack with Loki and Ragnar, that was freaking awesome. And upscale for Ragnar, downscale for Aokiji. I think we can kind of put that to bed now. I think that's wraps. Not that Aokiji's not like that, but Ragnar is just like that more. I love seeing that. I really do. That was pretty cool. Seeing them do their combined attack. They have a name. You can tell that they have, obviously we knew this, but it's good to see that they have a good working relationship with each other. And I hope to see more of Ragnar outside of Loki, conversations or just attacks or just little moments between them. I hope to see that, to see how they interact with each other more than just from a fighting aspect. So hopefully when we're done with Elbaf, we'll be able to see that more. Roto downscale.
Damn, Roto
downscale, bro. He's getting a downscale. Yeah, Roto downscale. And I still do stand 10 toes. If Sanji was not attractive, bro, he would be Roto. He would literally be Roto. That's the thing that we got all
agreed. I agree with that.
Thank you. That's what I was saying before. Like, it's only cool when the handsome guy is really aggressive and like pushy, but if Rodo was barking to Stussy, I don't think we would be like, oh, it's okay. She's attractive. Like, nah. We would be like, yo, this dude is the creepiest guy on my freaking page. I don't want to say it anymore. But they do the same thing, literally. It's freaking crazy. Man, where do we go? There's so much to talk about. Super Summers. He upscaled himself. Is that not crazy? Super Summers is in the building, and I'm here for it. Like, I actually like Summers now, and I like what Nico was saying as far as how Killingham kind of didn't take an L. I'm not gonna say that this chapter, but he wasn't painted in the best light in this chapter compared to Summers.
He's just a loser. Yeah, he's just a loser. He just felt like a loser. Like he just,
He
I don't
gave
need to
up-
do nothing to you because of this, and then kicked him while he was down. It was like, I mean,
He's just
don't
a
get me wrong.
deadbeat.
Summers will do the same thing. It's just he then gave off no bravado later. Like,
Right, exactly.
you know,
He would at least do it with gusto.
yeah, I summoned a nightmare. I can't control it. We're doomed. Like killing. And Summers had to tell him, like, yo, what's done is done. Be like, Nika then destroyed the ship in the first place, bro. We still moving though. Like,
Yeah.
this happens all the time. I'm a pro.
Nice.
You know,
You can definitely tell he's a newer Holy Knight. He's not really seasoned out here the same way, which obviously knew that because he wasn't a God Belly like Summers. But yeah, dude, I don't even know. God, like, did we actually get to see the Sunstone Pimbers again? Was that what that rainbow was?
Yeah, that's what the rainbow was. I think that one been there probably. If not, I doubt Summers created it. I don't think he would know how to do that, but I think it was already there. But that's
Okay.
dope. It was randomly there out of nowhere. Like, dang, Rainbow Bridge.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the Sunstone Pimbers to come back, by the way. That is going to be really important.
You're a
It's gonna
big
be really
advocate
important.
for it.
Well, because you got to think about it, right?
Nami should be able to create those.
Well, we have to have the whole thing with Noah's Ark was the rainbow. That was equally important to the whole incident. So I'm thinking like those Sunstone Pimbers have to have some great importance, at least towards the end of the story, if we're going to be bringing the Noah up to like carry the people that can't swim. So I don't think that we're going to have all of this flooding and no rainbow because you got to complete the story.
Wait, Reed, can I ask you a question? I was
Of course.
asking Nika this question. It was a little bit of a topic discussion. Do you think in the panel where we see Zaza, do you think Joanna has a devil fruit?
Wait? Oh, you're talking about. Hold on, let me go back. Are you talking about
the one kid that's literally not like in the full fist, but it's like literally in the hand trying to swim?
Okay, hold on. Actually, let me pull it up. Give me a second. Hold on.
Because I was having this discussion. I think Joanna has a devil fruit.
And drown that kid even more. God.
Oh gosh.
Drown him.
Okay, you said no, not in the hand.
She should be in the hand.
Oh, in the hand.
Yeah. Is it this pan or is it the next one? Wait, hold
on.
Oh,
it could have been. Hold on. Wait.
Let me see the next one.
There was another one. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, this.
Yeah, right there. Yep. You see how the kids, literally all of them are like still like being cuffed in the hand, but she just fully submerged down and she's like trying to swim.
I don't know.
I was just asking. This is I don't care if I'm right or wrong. I was just curious.
I don't know. I'm not sure. That's only. I mean, I saw Katakuri had his fruit at a young age. So, that was how it was supposed to be until it got changed.
Good.
But I don't know.
The kid. Good. Drown the kid. Good.
This guy.
Good.
Okay. So what was I saying? Yeah, Summers, Killingham, dope. I think that was good to see. And then yeah, like I've said, I'm not even gonna be too long on it. This rain god thing, man. Nami. I'm sorry. I have an agenda to push at all costs. it just makes sense, man. I don't want to harp on this again, but it just makes sense. Looks like her. Alabasta thing, like y'all were talking about, I'm with it. The panels that Oda is pointing us to, she just did an insane rain feat. And literally, if I reread this, I'm pretty sure there's wording in what they're talking about right now that actually matches up with what she just did to the fires here on Elbaf. But I gotta reread the chapter afterwards to be able to cook that. But yeah, man, 10 out of 10, man. Honestly, 10 out of freaking 10. 10 out of 10. And yeah, Zaza upscale as well because now you are canonized, bro. You're a female though. Are you okay with that?
Don't matter to me. As
At least
long
you're
as we
a god.
doing the damn deed and we killing kids and taking things out, I don't care what you are. All right, respect to Oda.
Okay.
He knows who his real fans is. He knows who it is. The person who ignores the Shanks love, the person who ignores the dragon. He was like this. He could have named everyone else. He was like, nah, that motherfucker right there. That motherfucker hates my favorite character. Give him a chapter. That's a real writer right there. That's Goda.
If I missed any of y'all's comments, I have time to read them now. If I will read them now, can you just retype them? I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a lot of comments that are above this that, like I told you, y'all been typing tonight. So if I missed it and you want me to read it, I have no issues with it. I'll gladly pull it up, and we can kind of go from there. Cause yeah, Rom says 10 out of 10. I hope Emu kills a nail. Okay, why a nail specifically? I mean, granted, he's still on the moon, so which he should be coming down if the mural is saying that the Arc Maxim is coming, but I don't know. Rate. I'm just saying, or she might have said it, might have meant re. I'm just saying if the sun god is represented by smiling, then the rain god can be represented by crying.
Yeah, frowning, yeah. Yeah, that's actually kind of a saying. Like, put a smile on your face, like it's like you frowny day, looking like the clouds outside. I mean, y'all remember what I'm talking about?
No,
when you were a kid, you were frowning, and your parents would say like you look gloomy, like how outside would be, like raining. Yeah, and then put a smile on your face, like the sunshine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So maybe you could be right. Maybe the cry for rain. Vivi, cry for rain. Upside down, frown, cry. No.
I
just thought about it. I'm like, yo, okay, no. I think that's something.
No, I'm hearing you.
Yeah, I said, there you go, Bears. There's a little something there. I don't know. Hey, a little tidbit, a little sleep tid. You know what I'm saying?
Botany Boy Sai says, I hate Enel.
I love Enel. In Pirate Warriors 4, he is a demon. He is. I ain't gonna hold you. I thought I had. She was Shanks. I'm a dog. With this guy, I spam triangle. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, at least you're honest.
It's crazy.
I agree with the Robin Rain Devil agenda.
Boom.
Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Wait, so interesting thing. Have we talked about it? About how like literally in the Viz, it doesn't say goddess, like when the official title says God of Rain.
Yeah, but that was only a conversation with spoilers. People that are into leaks and everything, because the spoilers called it a goddess. But even in the Japanese translation, it doesn't translate. It doesn't even translate to God or goddess. It's just deity.
Yeah, I was just wondering because of the genderizing people would be saying.
Yeah, because people are concerned if dragon has the fruit, is dragon low key just a baddie in item?
Yeah,
that's what the conversation's been about on Twitter.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
people are saying because if it's the Hito no Mi model rain god, that would mean, and rain goddess, basically because it looks like a woman. If it's modeled rain goddess, when dragon unleashes its power, he's embodying a woman, so would he become a woman? I think that's stupid, but whatever.
Yo, I know Dragon Oda would never do that to Dragon.
He
Shout
Bro.
out to Ivanka, man. Shout
He
out to
wouldn't have to do
Ivanka.
that. He would just be a guy. He would just be a guy, but probably in the same clothing. So it'd be designed for a guy though. But it wouldn't be like, oh, he just turns into a woman. I don't think it would go that far. But people been having fun with the thought, so it's a troll thing to say and do. So I don't really take anybody seriously when they say it. Dragon's not gonna be a baddie. Like what?
Shout out to Ivanka, man.
Hear me? Never mind. You know what?
Ivanka.
I mean, you
upscale.
might as well add into it. I said if it did turn into something like that, it wouldn't be wrong for Oda to do that because of his man's is Ivankov. He's kind of preaching the whole theme of like be who you like, be free and be who you want to be type vibe. So if he want to be, I'm a man, but I manifest that, and if Oda wants to go that route, sure. I just don't think that's what Oda doing. But
He could be like damn, what's that show called? Oh my god, I can't. Is it Blacklist or what is it called? With Raymond Reddington, I think that's what his name
that's
is.
Blacklist. Yeah.
Yeah. Remember how like everybody and their mom literally is saying that Raymond is I don't want to spoil anything, but let's just say they think Raymond is mom and dad, or is the mom but is the dad.
Yeah, because
you know what I mean.
Well, it's not technically a spoiler now. I mean, the show has been out for so long.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe that could be a possibility. I don't know, but this is
that is dad.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. People argue it.
Wow, that's a good pull. I didn't know you watched that.
I watch a lot of stuff, man. Shout out to The Mentalist too. That's one of my top 5 shows.
Okay, all right.
You don't like Mentalist?
I'm a psych.
Patrick Jane?
I'm a psych person, and Mentalist is just if Psych came out before Mentalist, and like I just leave it alone.
I like Psych. Psych ain't bad. I'm not gonna lie.
I say Psych wasn't bad at all.
I don't think Mentalist was bad. I'm like, this is one of those we got to conversate another time. You know what I'm saying?
We can. You can converse about it anytime.
Psych though.
Psych tough.
Let me see. Clip him and give his fruit to Blackbeard. Oh God, only in nail hate over here. Wow. Look, man, Nami's gonna reproduce Raigo here soon. She could have if she just kept giving him weather eggs, but yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. Give her a couple days, she'll have a Raigo.
That's tough.
I'm just saying. I have now picked up a new agenda. I think everyone, even Wayne, had to agree to this agenda. She's the only Straw Hat that has unlimited attack potential, attack power. Only one. Unlimited. Only one. You just give her prep time, she'll be able to match any other person in the verse with attack power. I think she will overcome Conqueror's attacks, everything with a big enough cloud. You can't tell me why that's not the case.
I'm gonna say her and Luffy.
That's Luffy. That's fair because he could literally do anything. That's fair.
He could literally just take all that attack power out of the clouds and use it for himself. So
fair enough.
Yeah, only that scene will live rent free in my head. The anime did wonders with that. Like Kaido hit him into a cloud. Sounds like, oh, I'm up here. Pull the lightning out and just let loose. That is phenomenal. I'm not gonna lie. That's a generational scene. I don't care what no one says. Ain't nothing topping that for me. That's crazy.
Fair enough.
Shout out to
I haven't
Slick,
seen
man.
nothing top that out.
Slick nose ball, man. Shout out to Slick.
What were you gonna say, Strawberry? Berry straws?
I was gonna say a couple of things.
Well, when you're done, I'm gonna read these other comments. But you can go.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, you're good.
What was I just thinking about?
You were
I was
gonna
thinking
tell
about
me
something about Dragon.
You're gonna tell me why Nami's attack power is not unlimited. Because right after I said that, you said,
Oh, no. I wasn't gonna say it's not. I wasn't gonna say that it's not unlimited. I would say you're right to a certain extent because you're saying, just give her some prep time. So if she needs prep time, that technically is still a limitation. But
yeah, no, that's fine. I'm not saying.
But yeah. I would definitely say that you're right. No,
you can give Zoro prep time, but he's still going to be limited. He can have 50 years. He's still going to be limited. You give Nami those same 50 years. Yeah, just feed him weather eggs. It's a cloud. There's no reason why he can't get bigger.
Well, and see, there's the caveat to that is Zoro is using his own body. Nami's technically
Exactly.
not using her body
Exactly.
to do
Boom.
these fights. So
Bingo.
Nami herself has a limitation. I would probably just say more Zeus
Oh, come
doesn't
on,
have
Strawberry.
limitations.
Strawberry, why are we
Yeah,
doing
it's
this?
I'm just saying.
It's called a hack. She has a
I'm
hack.
just saying.
Strawberry.
She has
No
a
way.
hack. You know,
Yes.
You're not gonna
but
let
that's
me
more.
wording, Strawberry. This isn't you, bro.
It's not because
Strawberry.
of wording. It's literally because you're comparing her to Straw Hats that have to use their own bodies. They
No,
don't have
okay.
the ability to,
Zeus is
like,
a part of
Zoro
Nami.
can't go tell Enma to go. I mean, maybe he could, but you know what I mean? Like,
Strawberry.
Enma isn't just going to shoot out of his hands and go attack.
You're my
Maybe,
dog,
sword
maybe
Strawberry.
it can.
This is not you.
Maybe it can. But then, like, okay, Luffy. Yes, Luffy has limitations too. He has a certain amount of time before Gear 5 wears him out. That's his own body, though. Nami
own dog.
is using
My
something
dog.
external.
My own
She's
dog
using
is doing this.
external.
Power.
The reign
My
of
own dog, bro. This is
clarification
crazy.
just-
My own dog.
Listen, I still love you. I still ride for you. I'm still down like 4 fat tires. But Nami is not using her own body. If she was using her own body and still had that unlimited potential, then all for it. But technically, she's not wearing herself out. She's using Zeus. Zeus
Hey,
is
man.
attacking for her.
Hey,
You know,
look,
because
that's
even-
her,
whatever
though.
you say, it's
That's
her.
her, though.
It is.
That's her,
It
though.
is.
Oh,
Look,
no.
Emma was
I'm just
out here.
saying.
Emma's
Look.
Zoro's sword, but Emma was cutting mountains on its own.
Yeah. Steroids
like,
belong to Shamrock, man. You feel me?
So it's like we're not gonna be like, well, Zoro
You gotta be
didn't cut
consistent.
Kaido. It was really
See, that was
Emma that did that.
People,
So-
no.
People do that. People do that though. People be like, oh
They
yeah,
do?
Odentaki.
Oh,
Yeah, they
come
say
on,
it's
bro.
Odentaki. It's not Zoro. I don't
Oh
know if
my
it's a
gosh.
troll.
We gotta
I
stop
don't know if
this,
it's
bro.
serious or a troll anymore. I
The
can't
hockey
tell anymore.
knots.
People,
The hockey knots.
Oh my gosh, that's
Wow.
crazy. That's
We
crazy.
gotta-
No, and
somebody said Kobe had a hockey knot in his sleeve when
Of
he
guard?
never mind.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I think that's right. I think that's fair.
Yo,
I knew you was gonna say that.
okay.
Think
I
Mama
gotta-
for life.
I gotta read these comments, man, and so we can wrap. As I said, I would. Okay, let's see. Eva Upscale, facts always. Renzo says if it's not dragon's fruit, it's garbage writing. It would explain his bounty, and he is the king of the Revolutionary Army that will destroy the Holy Land. I disagree. It wouldn't be garbage. I'm
He would just
pretty
be the
sure-
serpent.
Yeah, there's other things that dragon can be, and it would still be contextually fair. Drip, the ones who slew the sun defied themselves, invoking the wrath of the sea god. Two people that surely flipped out after Joy Boy died were Lily and possibly Poseidon.
Yeah, you could be cooking with that one. That one
Okay.
could be cooking.
Okay. Wait, is Dragon Luffy's mom and dad?
Raymond Remington.
Could be.
Could be, man. Could be.
no.
He says not.
Shout outs to Tritoma. All right, guys. Shout outs to
Tritoma might just
To
be
leave that there.
Dragon and himself. Maybe there is no Tritoma. Maybe that's just Dragon. And Ivanka made it. Whatever.
Oh,
Bree,
that's
don't
what we
do
doing?
that.
That's what
Don't
we
do
doing?
that.
Yo, where Fooly at?
No.
Fooly, where you at?
No.
Did you hear what he just said?
Yo, let Fooly
Did you
eat,
hear
man.
him?
He heard that. He was
He
like,
got
yo,
a
I'm about to
big
start
bite.
choking. He
You
took
know,
a big
Dragon-
bite and heard that.
Garp
Hey,
had a
man.
daughter. Dragon got turned into, you know what I mean, at some point in time, and he went and he left the revs, and I mean he left all. I don't know how this happened. But Reed put this out there, man. He thinks that.
Hey.
I
I think he's trolling, but entertain this for a second. What do you think
As
about
long
this?
as he can entertain it, but just remember the upskill at the end of the conversation belongs to this woman. But go ahead.
Damn.
I mean, I can entertain it if Ree was like, "Oh, Chitoma became what is it, crocodile." I'd be like, "Oh, that's a little logical." You know what I mean? I can see that. That's a great pitch right there. Like that's the big
Yo.
secret. Chitoma is crocodile. That would be like, "Oh, that's why we've never seen Mom." But whoa,
That's a clip right there. Boom.
I can't believe we were arguing a dragon had a toto, man. This is crazy, man.
No, I like what he just said because he made the Tritoma and crocodile thing seem like we all supposed to be with that. Like that's supposed to be for show a thing. I'm with that. I like how he delivered it. Like, yes, if Ree would have said that, I'd been all on board. Facts. I'm with that. That's a clip, Ree.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a Van Auger upscale too, man.
Van Auger. Read the arena. Bands, what do you know about the Mentalist? Now I know where Bands be getting his theories. Facts. Bands, did you watch Monk?
Yes, I watch Monk. Anything that you name,
hell yeah, I watch.
I'm telling you right now, all genres. If you guys want to know, all genres, all type of TV shows, there's a 99.9% chance I watched it. I guarantee you, bro. And during COVID, I binge watched the shit out of everything. I'm not even trolling you.
Hey. Okay. Y'all better than me. I don't know. You think Scopper got the egg here in Elbaf? Think so?
Knowing him, he probably said yeah, and then it probably won't happen because he just be lying.
Heaven's realm. I'm still at my stakes on Heaven realm, bro. Heaven realm.
Nami and some hockey wind knots.
I mean, that was a part of her training.
Listen, Dragon might have those, bro.
He might.
No, Dragon don't have a wind devil for it's just been knots the whole time.
Some hockey panties or a bra, bro.
Whoa, what?
That would actually fit Oda. That'd be like her bra is tied and it's got to be freaking the knot. And like that'd be actually crazy, and that leads into the happiness punch.
Do you think Dragon has like a Tritoma knot just hanging around?
He might. I don't know. That knot is what keeps the gender
bond.
Transformation going.
You know
but
what?
when
I'm
it's
done.
gone,
Never mind. Reed.
Never
mind. Reed.
What's the episode in SpongeBob? Where they buy a bag of wind? I forgot what it's called.
Yo, bro.
And he opens and they start flying.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Hey man, look, anything's possible. Well, then Strawberry, by your own logic, it's a Nami upscale because Emu hasn't used their body this whole time.
Well,
like
and
yeah,
I would technically agree, but we also don't know what form is naturally Emu's anyway.
Hey man,
this is two different forms that we're seeing. We saw one in the realm above Marie Joie, and this is a completely different form. Technically, Emu could have another one. We're talking about a potentially. Emu could have a third form. I kind of hope he does because I work in threes. I like threes. So there's a third, for me, I like threes. There's a third form that we haven't seen yet. It could be more on the feminine side, This might be more of a masculine presenting, body that Emu is in right now. Emu could have a
Hey, look, I don't know.
Listen, I never said it was a Nami downscale though. I never said that.
Hey man,
I said Ree was right when it came to what he was talking about. I was just saying
any conversation.
I never said
where you're not saying it's an upscale for Nami is automatically a downscale for Nami.
But
so
Nami's down
upscales.
Yeah, it's impossible though. You literally can't downscale her. Her one downscale is like her own durability. You can't downscale her any further than that. Everything else from that is literally just an upscale.
Yep.
Wait,
it's literally impossible to downscale Nami.
Quick question for the panel, man. Since we're talking about forms and stuff, man. Loki's language, man. Do you think he could change his size?
No.
I'm curious to see the hybrid form. I don't know. I don't know what the hybrid form will look like.
It's just a hybrid form.
Yeah, I think the hybrid form.
Okay. Because I think the way he was speaking makes it sound like he could just change it. It sounded really weird to me, in my opinion.
No, I feel you because he keep bringing it up. Like, you're too small. It's too small for me to do this. I'm too big to do this. I'm too big to do that. I think we're going to see, like, his hybrid form might be smaller, and it could be intriguing to see that in a sense of, like, him more of a tight-knit, like, smaller form, more closer to, like, Luffy size in a sense. that would be a little bit interesting. But I don't know. Because I feel you on that. That is something that Oda keeps throwing at us. Like, literally.
Facts.
It's true.
You'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know. Renzo says they stood in the rain when they killed Rocks, by the way. Where's he going with that?
Yeah,
He's
no,
been
okay,
saying
no,
that for like
okay.
the
Now
10th
he's
time.
saying something relevant. Now he's saying something relevant. This is the problem. I forgot to mention this in my analysis. This is the problem. The lore of Rain God comes from them being scared of rain. That's weird. They own the red line. Nami in the story has already confirmed that the red line goes through all 4 seasons. Boom. We see that there's a red desert, but the red line that it wraps the whole world that is under their control still goes through all 4 seasons. And rain is gonna be in spring. That's happening. You're not escaping that. Rain is in summer. You're not escaping that. Like the rain is going to happen. So I do think there might be some contextual funkiness going on with the rain god. There might like this. I won't be surprised if rain. There's more of a meaning than to rain. Like what if rain? Random thought. Don't hold me to this. I could be so wrong here. What if rain is like like how it's talking about the rain god? What if it actually is like something more? Never mind. Forget it. I'm not ready.
No, say it.
I can't articulate it properly. I can't articulate it properly yet. I don't know.
I'm trying to put my tinfoil hat on. I want to hear it.
I really don't have nothing. That was literally off the moment. The word won't come out. I can't. I don't know how to articulate it. I'm trying to think. Like, what if it just means more? What if the rain is just like the symbolism, but for something else, not actually rain? I don't know what I'm getting at. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know if I got anything to give y'all to grasp on. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Well,
okay. Oh, go
Like
ahead.
from above the clouds, then would it be?
Okay.
It's weird because they have clouds up there too. Anyways, like there's panels of the Holy Land with clouds above them. That's what I'm saying. They go through all 4 seasons. It's weird that they're talking about rain and shit. We got them walking through the rain, gangsta as hell, trying to go slit Rock's throat. Like they're not strangers to rain. It's weird as hell that they talk about this.
This is why
Are they talking about like raining meteors or
that's
meteor
what I'm
showers or
thinking.
something?
I'm like a meteor shower. That's the whole thing I was saying like earlier with the whole God, metal and whatnot and everything like that. That's like I think it could be that. Like they're scared of rain, like meteor showers, because we haven't gotten like anything like
Rain,
that.
meteor shower. Okay, Fooly. Okay,
Yeah.
nah,
or
you could be
something
right. That could be
raining
something.
down.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what. Okay, because my whole speculation. This is something we've talked about in the spoiler stream. I think all of this is not from this planet. All what they experiencing, and all this other stuff, it comes from other places. Like they came from somewhere else, not from here. Burka, Lunari, and all that stuff. None of that is not really. It's more stuff than that. Oh yeah, they put Zaza was on a shirt in Fishman Island. That's true. Facts. Just like
People wanna know
the
that.
Hito with the sun and everything was in Zo. That's a fact. Oh, the lore drop. But yeah, the whole thing, like the rain concept could just be for something else. Like it's there. I was talking to Alex today. There could be something more to this, like the dance powder, all of the things that the little tidbits of stuff that we get in Alabaster can now mean it can have higher reverence. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what yet, but it's still something here. I feel like we're missing that we're not seeing, and it could be to what Fooly was just talking about. Rain, like the rain, like for what they're talking about, bro. They should not be. I'm crazy. It's weird how they. It's just weird. I don't know how to decipher it yet. I don't know how to decipher it yet, but it's a lot. Meteor showers, raining. Are they talking about literal rain here? Is it something else? Because it makes you think, you see a meteor shower, right? When you see a shooting star, what do? You make a wish, right? So it's just like it's weird. Like I can see a concept being worked on like that within One Piece. So throw that out there. I just want to say I think we're missing something here. I just don't know what. This story just don't add up because Nami herself confirmed there's a panel of the Red Line talking, and they're not the Red Line talking. Nami talking, she's talking about the Red Line, and they're going, and we see all 4 seasons depicted over the Red Line. Like and Nami's saying that they go through all of these things. So why are all of a sudden the rain goddess shook, confused?
Well, and Nika, to
Dirty
your
mouth.
point, I was gonna say that technically it rains in all 4 seasons.
Yeah, that's what I'm
winter
saying.
is just a very cold rain, so it's not coming as a liquid; it's coming as a solid.
Yeah, that's what
But
I'm
it's
saying.
still
It's just you
rain.
get rain all the time, period. So how they and you get all 4 seasons up there. So how y'all scared of rain now? Like, what type of dirty story is this? I'm
Yeah, that don't make
confused. Like
sense.
it's not adding up. I feel like we're missing something. The rain could just be symbolism for something even more crazy. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what yet, but maybe there's a reason why it's being depicted with water, and because there's nothing that they could. I don't know. I don't know. 'Cause I don't even know the story that they're telling in the Holy Land. But it is. I feel like we're missing something. Ah man, damn. Because the
You know
story
what?
don't make no sense, bro. It don't make no sense. What do you mean, Killingham? Like you're
I do have a quick question. Do we ever see any of the Gorosei or the well, yeah, or the Holy Knights? Do we ever see them near water?
God Valley.
no. I mean that's the
The
closest they
rain.
got in the water.
I mean,
God
like
Valley for
near
real.
water, like in the
Like
Like an
water
actual
at
body
all.
of
Do we
water.
ever
Actual
see them?
butter.
No,
Yeah.
but they
Do we
don't.
ever
But
see them
even
by a body of water or in a body of water?
nah, you don't get to see that, and then they don't like not that they don't, but they don't visit the mainland, the human realm, the lower
Yeah.
realm. They don't come here often. That's the first thing Saturn said when he got to Egghead. It's been a while since I've come to the surface. It's like okay, so y'all usually stay up there. So it's when
So
they were in their devil
I'm
fruit forms, they were gonna jump in the water, but we didn't get to see it. Hockey not.
so that makes me think, especially because Killingham is just a holy knight. Well, no, he has a devil fruit, right?
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so he can't
Summers.
go in the
He ain't
water.
gonna
I
go.
could understand why he would be scared of rain or water because he can't be near it.
No, I'm talking about the story of the whole the stories of like they're making it seem like they're not the getting rained on makes them scared as hell, but that don't make sense because y'all get rain all year round, to my knowledge. So
I
why are
mean, don't
we
they sit above it though?
suddenly no they don't. There's clouds above them still too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're still like Sky P is still higher than they are. You get what I'm saying? So
Oh, okay, okay.
yeah. So I don't know. Are they using why did the dance powder even get banned? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we know they told us, but now is there more to that story? Like dance powder, rain dance, prayers, cries for
Could be.
rain, storms,
Could be.
wind,
Upsell.
dragon.
If I didn't like the rain, I would definitely
Diamonds.
want to control the rain itself.
Wait, say that again, story? Just thinking about
Oh,
the
no, I
manga
was saying
still.
if I was like afraid of rain, I would probably want to control it too. That way I don't have to deal with it.
But it rain in God Valley and they walking through the rain, gangster as hell. Like I'm confused. They don't seem
Oh, did they?
scared, bro.
Killingham?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Not
okay.
killing him, but Summers and
Summers.
like two Summers and two others. But still though, Summers,
Yeah.
Garling, and another. But it's like, so are you just scared of rain, you dirty bastard, or is it like all y'all? I'm confused. I can't tell what killing him. So
I I would have to look at his wording again because I could have swore he was just talking about him being scared of it because that was his nightmare.
I'm dirty.
I don't remember it being a nightmare of all of them. Summer seemed like
No,
he ain't
it's a
got no nightmares
story.
anyway,
It's a
but
story from in the Holy Land where they're talking about being scared or whatever the case may be. But I digress.
oh,
I know Reed trying to wrap it. I was just saying they don't add up.
You're good, bro.
They don't add up.
Yeah,
They
we
matter.
can continue the conversation in Discord if you like. That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, everyone. Oh, and Trip says Nami has Zeus. She gets Pandora. Pandora and Zeus have a child. Hyades, the Greek goddess / makers of rain.
what?
Okay. This is Greek
He's
mythology.
talking Greek
Yeah,
mythology. He's
you
right.
got- you
But-
got it.
He's not wrong. That's right.
I think we going
He's
now.
saying Hades.
Hyades.
Hyades. No, not
Oh,
Hades.
oh,
Hyades.
okay, okay. Oh, okay, okay. I'm about to say
Yeah.
Hades is the underworld. What you mean?
No.
Don't mind me.
Mm-mm,
Don't mind me.
mm-mm. Hyades, goddess of rain.
Hades.
That's
Oh,
that may play a part in it. You might not be wrong.
Yeah,
that
if
may
you
happen.
look really closely to Za's hat, you can see the knot in it.
Take that knot out, bro.
Take that
Take
knot
that knot
out.
out.
Let
Bro.
that knot out.
Take that knot out.
Ladies and gents,
Can't do
and
that.
I'll take from my good friend Jehoda Witness. Shout out to Jehoda. Ladies, gentlemen, and non-binaries. This has been the good stream. And I will catch you all on Wednesday, actually, because we have another stream that's going to be coming up. And then the cosplay competition is this Friday. So make sure you tune in for that. That's going to be a time. That is going to be a time, man. Either way. All right. We'll catch y'all on Wednesday. Y'all have a great night. Peace.
Gobble to God, Shamrock.
Peace.